All right, we are live. I don't know why, y'all. First and foremost, I should say hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Family. Thank you so very much for being here. This is an impromptu kind of a thing. I decided, oh, there we go, crack. I decided to do something a little different today and not do all the heavy readings all the time. So I was like, you know what, let's just do this. So I want to say hello to everybody, to the Real Family. Let me see. We have Janet, Scorpio Soul, Debbie, B, Gypsy Girl, then I think we all needed it right now. Yup. Delvin, Araceli, Lucinda, 5563, Aquarius Girl, Araceli again, and then Delvin. Okay. Wait. Oh no, Araceli, I need to speak to you too about something. So I just got it yesterday, and I was like, I need to reach out to her. So send me an email, and you don't just send me an email, and I will respond with your telephone number, or if you'd like, or I just send me an email whenever, and I'll respond to you, and we'll figure out the reading, and I'm just going to do the reading for you as a gift to you, so you don't need to pay and do all that stuff. Okay, Araceli, but email me. There's something else I need to talk to you about. Okay, so let me address that. Debbie says, love your hair today. Oh, thank you. Oh gosh, yeah. So we had a situation, real life stories. This is going to be a fun, light stuff today. Somebody else, who else did I want to specifically call out to and say hi? Oh my God, that beautiful lady. I'm having a senior moment right now. I forgot her name. Not Debbie Bag. Well, y'all are all beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Not Debbie. No, wait. What is her name? Ah, darn it. Debbie, just so you know. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it like, oh, it's Debbie's not beautiful. That's not what I meant. What I was trying to say, it's not Debbie B. It's another Debbie. That's what I was trying to say. Gosh, what is her last name? Well, I have her email address. I'll email her. I need to respond to her as well. So just so you know, y'all, please. Sometimes when I say these things, it doesn't, like, it sounds rude. Please know, in my opinion, every one of us is beautiful, right? So I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. So don't misconstrue that. Shark Sembler, hello. Blue Willow. See, I was going to say Boo Willow. Trust me, to goof up, right? Blue Willow, Debbie B, Tammy, Scout Inquirer, Delvin H, Araceli. I think I saw Pauline. Then thank you, Vivid Dreamer, and the Real Family. Okay, so let me address a couple of things now. I think I saw somebody here ask about the video. Hey Kirtana, did you do a video? Yes, I did. I thought it popped up on my feed, but it's not there. Yes, I did do a live stream. Remember this past Friday I did a live stream, and y'all, I did the live stream and I posted it, and I got so many people sending me emails. Okay, I went online to see if they were leaving messages on the on the video, the comments. Not that many messages, but I was getting emails from people claiming that they knew Kylie Rodney. Now, I don't know whether they personally know her. Well, take their word for it. Yeah, maybe they knew her. Well, she wouldn't run away, and how dare you say things like that? And I'm like, here we go again. Freaking again. And then I got some, what do they call those private messaging things you're able to do via Facebook? I got a whole bunch. People are mad at me for saying that, oh, she ran away because I said she ran away. Go watch my video one more time. Please don't harass me. Watch. The problem is people latch on. Most people have selective hearing and selective sight and selective comprehension. They latch on to that one thing because Jane Doe said, hey, this tarot reader did this and she said this. Rather than going and doing your own due diligence and watching the whole freaking video yourself and coming to your own conclusion, you just latch on to that one thing and people go crazy. I did say, I truly hope this is a case of her actually running away. I'd rather this be a case of her having run away than somebody else having snatched her, something else going wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Did I say that or not? Yes, I did. I think I did. I haven't gone and watched the whole video again. Like I say, I don't usually do that, but since it's just a couple of days ago, it's still fresh in my memory. So these people were all up in arms. Well, she is a good girl, and I never for one moment said she wasn't a good girl. Oh my God, I don't know this young lady on a personal level, and even if I did, it's not my place to judge and say she's a good girl or bad girl. Oh, you said that her mother wasn't. Nowhere did I say her mother was an addict. Nowhere in that video did I say that. Somebody had passed a comment that saying that I heard, and another one of our visitors said, how can you say that? Don't say things like that. I said, yeah, we don't, heard doesn't necessarily justify it, and saying that, yes, that take that as, and somebody else had posted saying that her mother had some alcohol issues. Look, I don't know those people, right? And here's the thing, whether the mother is an alcoholic, a father, or the uncle, or the grandpa, or great, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the family has lost a child, right? So somebody correct me here. Did I anywhere say in the video that her mother is an addict or an alcoholic? I never said that. If I did, somebody tell me the timestamp so I'll go back and look at it. And if I did say that, then I would be more than happy to clarify that and apologize, because I did not say that. Somebody let me know. That kind of pissed me off. I was like, why do these people, Blue Willow, Debbie, okay, Pauline, Araceli, wait, I think every person that has abilities has gotten rotten emails. Well, that's fine. Tammy says you did. What, Tammy, please explain. Did I say that her mother was an addict or an alcoholic? Alicia Brewer, hello Alicia. Debbie Bagley, yeah, just changed my screen name. Okay. Hey Alia. No, I didn't say that. I know that for a fact. Somebody else had said it on the comments, and I was reading the comments. And people go crazy, and I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. Like, why do you all kind of harass us? And then I was like, you know what, I'll just take down the video for a little bit, because I don't want to deal with these crazy people saying crazy stuff. Now, granted, should I be afraid? No, I'm not. Am I afraid? Absolutely no. I'm like, I just don't want to see those emails come in, and I'm like, right now, I just don't want to see that, because you all know the past couple of weeks I was super busy with work and other stuff happening. My brains are fried, and I'm just kind of chilling. That's why I want to do something different, something lighter, so that we can all relax and not have to focus on or think about these serious cases, at least for a little bit of respite. And I'm like, I don't want to be dealing with that. So I will pop that video back up, but just not yet. I'm just going to give it a couple of days, and I will pop it back up. And I haven't altered it or edited, because I don't do that, y'all. I just don't. I'm like, once I make a video and I put it out, what's the point in altering or editing it or anything like that? It's out there in the universe. So y'all will see, when y'all go and watch it, when I post it back, y'all will very well see that I haven't edited or changed anything. All of a sudden, I know some YouTubers do that. Thank you, Alia. I can actually do that, Aquarius. I will give it a little bit, and I will do that. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, thank you so much. Pandora Sparks, thank you for being here. See, when we say they have issues, it could be anything, right? It could be just stress. It could be, job concerns, home, family. I'm a mom. I mean, I have 2 kids and stuff like that. Yeah, issues. Yeah, what is my issue really is dealing with this dang lupus thing that I have been diagnosed with. That is an issue for me. So we can't just construe that everything is like, oh, they're all addicts. They're all this. They're all that. I got so mad. Anyway, so I was like, to heck with it. Okay, anyway, I have to go back and watch the video, Araceli, and I plan on doing it. I plan on watching the video. Anywho, Alia, good to see you. Blue Willow, good to see you too. I'm going to start this off on a completely different note, just to kind of relieve some of the stress, right? So, y'all, I'm very, very proud to say, and again, equally embarrassed, okay, in all my years, okay, yesterday, okay, be prepared, okay, this is maybe TMI, but yesterday, the dang toilet got clogged up. Oh my God, I about lost it. I was so mad. And so I was washing my hands in the sink, and I have this, I should have got that, the stuff we use, cleaning agents for the sink and the countertop and all that stuff. So I was washing all that and moving my things around and all that. And all of a sudden I hear something bubble over on the commode side, right, on the throne side. And I'm like, what the hell is bubbling over? And I always keep the seat down. I don't like leaving the seat open. I just don't as a habit. And I'm like, what is that? And I didn't pay much attention. I thought it was the water in the sink that I was watching. And then I kind of did that, and I was like, oh my God, that dang toilet is bubbling over. Then I was like, oh, maybe some connection somewhere. So because water is going here, this is bubbling over, whatever. And then I started flipping out and screaming, yelling, Mark, hurry up, the toilet is flooding, And so he's like, I said, get some towels, get this, we have to clean it right now, this is yucky, this is gross. I mean, there wasn't anything in it. So just so you know, TMI, right? There wasn't anything in it, nobody had done their business, and it wasn't a mess like that, it was just water, right? And so he's like, okay, I'll go get the towel. And then I'm like, why is it flooding over? And you know what I did? Stupid as shit. And Mark is like, don't flood it. He said, don't flush it again. And what do? I do just that. I flush the damn thing again. Oh my God. Y'all, I was so mad at myself. I was so mad at myself. Like, he's standing like literally 2 feet away from me, and he's like, whatever you do, don't flush it again. And that's exactly what I did. And I was so upset with myself. I was completely, it rattled me, because I'm like, why the hell did I do that? Like, why did I do that? Like, I can't believe I did that. So yeah, that was my story yesterday. So I gotta say, y'all, sometimes, hey Joan, how are you? Good to see you. Oh my God, it is the weirdest thing. Melina Cardenas, hi, haven't been here in forever, been so busy. Well, glad to see you. So I just want to kind of, tell you a few funny things just to lighten the mood. So I don't know about the rest of the country, but where we are at in Texas, we've had like above 100, 105, 106, that kind of a temperature for a while now, okay? 100 plus, I don't know how many days. I can't even tell you if they were consecutive days, but to me it feels like forever. So a blessed relief, some rain and etc. So ding dong ding along here, he has been full of shit, right? And yes, y'all, if you don't like the language, please leave, because I'm done being a good girl, wink wink. So and I'm like, dude, you gotta go party. Well, he wouldn't go in the backyard. I'm like, all right, let's go. So with an umbrella and a towel over him and all that drama, we go all the way up top walking. He has this weird stuff walk that I've never seen Bernie do. It's literally, how when you have these dressage horses, how they pick up the hooves like that. If you all know dressage, you all will know that. Like literally like ballet, like hot footing it kind of, right? And I'm looking at him and I'm going, why the hell is he walking like that? And I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, there's something in his paws, and something must have gotten there, something must have hurt him, or maybe his paw pads are raw. There's no way under the sun his paw pads get raw. They just don't, because I baby them that much. Anyway, and then he refused to go party because it's like too much rain, too much water. The street was too wet. You friggin' dog, bring him back home. And I'm like checking his paws, wiped him down, and then I dry my dogs with the hair dryer. I don't have a fancy hair dryer. I've always had giant dogs, so I just use my hair dryer. So and he loves to be towel dried and all that. So I did all of that, checked his paw pads, nothing is wrong with him. And sure enough, within 45 minutes, he wants to go out for a walk and do potty again, wouldn't go in the backyard. We did the same thing. Halfway through, he started his usual, his new tiptoe kind of whatever, ballet, hot stepping, two-step, whatever it is. And I was like, no, we're going to go back home. Y'all, he sulked the whole day after that until about an hour ago when Mark and I both took him out for a walk and he did his potty. Literally sulked. Why do we put up with this drama from our pets. I don't know, but we do that. Those of you who are fur babies, y'all know we do crazy stuff for our dogs and our cats. It's just ridiculous, beyond me as to why I do that. Ay, ay, ay. So, I'm telling you. Hi, Cindy Sue. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Pauline. I hear you. I take it with a grain of salt, yeah, but I just didn't want to deal with it. So I was like, let's do it. All right, so let's get on to the main thing, reason, premise for doing this. So I got, first and foremost, I want to say, poor Bernie. I'm telling you, girl, Araceli, there's nothing poor about him. He's just one spoiled little fella, but I'm not complaining, right? So I got some gifts from a couple of my real family here. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Miss Gypsy Girl over here. She sent me, where is that card? She sent me this. Thank you so much. This beautiful card. I have all the cards over here. I don't throw away those. Then she sent me this beautiful deck as a gift. Then I got this beautiful my pendulum broke, so she remembered it. Thank you so much, Gypsy Girl. She sent me these two beautiful pendulums. This one, look at that, right? Now there's one thing I want to tell you all about pendulums and these kind of instruments. Hang on, let me get through this. And then she sent me this one, which is beautiful. I mean, they all are. I so appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Let me show you this. This is another beautiful pendulum. Can you all see it? Beautiful. This is like so beautiful. The stone, it's like beautiful. Okay, so I was like, you know, then she sent me something else which I don't want to, I love it, by the way. Gypsy Girl, you know what the item is. Thank you so much. So I was like, you know, we were talking about it and I said, why not do a unboxing? So I figured I'll do that. And I also want to give a shout out to Carriage House. She sent me this beautiful card. It's here. She sent me a nice little note. I'm not going to show it to everybody, but I do appreciate it. I didn't put it on display because it's not like it's a card. Thank you so much. I got it. I keep these things, y'all, just so you know. I've got it here. And she sent me this stuff. This is, right? And these things, y'all, are really good. Okay, y'all should, if y'all have any one of those esoteric stores or whatever, y'all should go and check them out. These are really, really, really good. Nag Champa is such a beautiful fragrance. As long as it is the original stuff. There's a lot that is very synthetic. Don't do it. Okay, it's this. Oh my God, it's divine. Oh, I could spray the whole house. It's those little cones and this little thingy to set it on. Right? Oh, wait. Do you see it? Yeah, my nail broke, so I haven't figured that one. Oh, this is so good. So, Naga Champa is actually a Nag means snake and Champa means fragrant or flower, I think. It's actually a flower, like a jasmine flower. I think they call it the Night Queen, if I'm not mistaken. It is so so fragrant. Oh my God! So if at all you'll get even the incense sticks or anything like that, you know, this is really really good. It's very fragrant. It's and then again, be careful. See, because not everybody. I'll tell you, my mom, she couldn't deal with fragrance because she would get a headache. So if any of y'all are sensitive to fragrance and scents, then be very careful, okay? Because this is a little bit strong and intense. So another thing I want to share with y'all is, pardon me, y'all. See, I think the scent of it. I'm not complaining though. I love it. Oh my God. That is really good if any of y'all are wanting to do some white candle work or something. You know how we say certain fragrances are like rose essence and jasmine and this and that is for when we do candle work for our loved ones, like for love and all that stuff. This is one of those that you can actually use for that scent. Okay, there are some scents that we specifically use for certain things, essential oils and scent. And she sent me, this is the cutest little thing. Look at this. I hope, is she here, Carriage House? I sent her an email. Look at that. Wait. So what it says is witch's grass. I love it. And that's another thing you do for work, right? Candle work or whatever you want to call it. And look at this little spoon. It's so beautiful. So I just want to say thank you so much to y'all for sending me these. I always appreciate y'all. Thank you so very much. So besides the fact that I'm hot, I finally found this, y'all. This little thing. Ooh! Clumsy. Right? Oh my God, it's the bomb.com, y'all. Seriously. So I've been carrying this around in my pocket. Even though I have the fan on and the AC is set, I am still hot. So there we go. So let's get on with this. Now, for those of y'all who are interested in pendulums, etc., it's always advisable. Sorry, I wasted so much time gabbing. I didn't mean to, but just kind of. Carriage House, there you are. Thank you so much. I got your gifts. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it. I just appreciate all of y'all being here. Thank you so much. That's the biggest gift. So this is just icing on the cake. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. So if you're looking for pendulums, if you're looking for any of these divining things, try and make sure that they are natural materials, right? Like copper, like brass, like bronze, silver, gold, if you can afford it. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? So I have these copper rods. Those are my divining rods. So try and make sure that they are the natural stuff. Let me see if I have. Is this it? I think so. Yeah. So this was the one that broke, and I had to refix it. But this is a carnelian. Wait, let me show. This is actually a carnelian. Oh, wait. Okay. Now this is another little one, but somehow I find this to be too lightweight. It should have a little bit of weight. Now this is silver. This is something I've had for a long time. Right? So try and get a natural one. And also, like when you go to the store to buy it and all that stuff, you have a lot of these that come, with different stones or whatever. Try and find one. This, don't ask me how many years I have had it for. These are the natural kind of, what do you call? You see this little, let me see. You see that little line over there? That's all in the stone. It's natural. It's got a little bit of glitter. I can't tell you how long I've had it for. So try and if you have the luxury of finding one that is your birthstone or something like that, fantastic. And another thing I want to say, y'all, is if you don't have if you don't want to spend money and do any of the, oh, by the way, I forgot. Carriage House sent me these two. Amazonite, aquamarine, and smoky quartz. These beautiful stones. Let me take these out. Squirrel, right, today? This is the smoky quartz, right? And these two little ones, they're so beautiful. Oh, you can't tell because it's so small. I mean, whoa, hello. But they're so beautiful. The colors are just so gorgeous. There we go. If you have like a favorite ring or a earring or a tie-pin or something like that let's say belong to mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, or something that is a precious gift to you, you can always use that. Like for example, now the reason I'm not wearing the other rings is I've lost a little weight, thank God. Of course, it probably doesn't show. And they've gotten a little loose, so I'm like, better take them off before they fall off. Even this one comes off, but I'm like, yeah. So if, for example, you have the ring, right? Let me show you, right? Let's say this is a ring. You can tie a chain or even like a chain that you wear around your neck. Just tie it And then you can use that as a pendulum if you want. Absolutely you can. You don't have to rush out to the store and buy all those things, right? So just as an FYI, let me set aside all this fancy stuff and let's get to it. Now there are a couple of things that I wanted to show y'all that y'all might appreciate. What did I do with it? Here. So this is, I'm not going to show you the name of that, but this is a really beautiful deck, okay? It's still in the sealed pack. I'm not going to open it, okay? So because I have one that's already opened, and that is what I'm going to show you folks today. And I'll show you this one too. Here you go. This is a deck. Okay, that's the same one. So I had placed an order for this, don't even ask me when, and I forgot about it because it's like they didn't send it, and boom, one day, you know, they always say that you'll get billed when it's actually mailed out to you. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. So finally I got an email saying that, oh, it's shipped. I'm like, all right. So I'll show you everything. Beautiful. I love this deck. So this is the front. Okay. Right. It's a lovely deck, right? And who is it by? It is by, well, hello, I should know that, right? Good luck with trying to read that thing. Where is my magnifying glass? Hang on, everybody. I'm all over the map right now. It says illustrated by Abigail Larson, written by Arya Gmitter, Gmitter, and Minerva Segal. Now FYI, I have paid for this of my own money. This is out of my own pocket. I bought it. This is not a sponsored video. Nobody asked me to do this video. Nobody is paying me. I don't get a commission, none of that. This is something I bought out of my own money, all right? This is a gift by Gypsy Girl. Everything else I have purchased out of my own money, FYI. So please don't think that this is sponsored or I'm getting free decks. I'm not. I just liked it and I decided to buy this. So here we go, the front, okay, the back, etc. Beautiful. And so we have a little book. I always have to smell it because it smells like new, right? Oh my God, it smells so new. The sealed one, I'm not opening it. I'm keeping it for one. I'm going to have an event, so somebody will get it as a lucky draw. So this is a book. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's slightly, you know, dark, but hey, you know, look at that. And at the on the spine it says Horror Tarot Deck and Guidebook. Okay. This is beautiful because, oh, I forgot to show you. Look at the inside of this, y'all. Look at the attention to detail. Isn't that cool? It's got those little skulls and eyeballs. Isn't that so cool? This will be awesome for, whatchamacall, Halloween's, right? So this is a beautiful deck. I'm just going to open randomly. Let me see. Right, let's try something nice and fun. The High Priestess. Oh my God, this smells, it smells beautiful. And so inside you have this kind of a setup, right? I'm terrible at unboxing, clearly you can tell, right? So this comes off, you have this set up, the book comes off, then you have this little red tape. Now I don't remember if this was in a plastic sealed thing or not. I don't remember. And look at the inside of this. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that lovely? I just love it. It's so cool though. It's got spiders, it's got the sky, it's got some knives. It's got an axe. Look at it inside. So cool. I love it. So these cards, y'all, I just fell in love with it. I was like, I need to go buy another deck. Okay. Okay. There we go. So what I really like about the deck is, yes, it's a dark deck, and look at the colors. It's almost like vintage looking, right? Look at that. I'll just show you random cards, okay? Look at that. Okay. Now the only downside to this card, y'all, is, for example, this is the Knight of Cups, okay? I'll just show you the Knight of Cups. Can you see that? So if you see here at the bottom, it says Knight of Cups. I don't think y'all, yeah, see that? There you go. Knight of Cups. Can you see it? Beautiful with the skeletal hands holding that. It's beautiful. The only thing is, it's that shiny, do you want to call it fluorescent? I don't know what the name is. Red color printing. Now it's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, I love it. But for somebody who's a new to tarot, if you have not already memorized the pictures, then you'll have to read this print at the bottom, and that's not so easily readable. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe it's just me and I have terrible eyesight, so you know. You see that Knight of Cups? It's beautiful. It's got that shift to it. It's like that foiled red lettering. It's just beautiful though. And there are some accents on these cards. Now, for example, let me show you this card itself. You see the horse's eye has got that, see that? It's got that red little thingy. The artwork is brilliant. I love it. Now, for example, this is 8 of Swords, right? 8 of Swords. See that? And look at this red accent and this. So whoever this is, they've done a phenomenal job. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now I will say though, all right, if this is a beautiful deck, now don't get me wrong, I am not taking away any points for this lettering that is in that foiled thing. Okay, I'm not taking any points away. If you are new and to tarot and you want to familiarize and you don't know everything, because this is not the traditional tarot like this guy, remember, where it has the cups and the pentacles and all that stuff. It's not like that. This is a little bit more artsy. Don't get me wrong, absolutely stunning and gorgeous. You need to know the pictures. You need to familiarize yourself with the pictures, so that you don't have to worry about reading that foiled thing. Look at this. This is the Moon card. How apt is that? Look at that. This is the Moon card. See that? And the wolf howling at the moon, and the moon has got that foiled red thing. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So I'm going to say, where did I put my little magnifier? So right on the moon it says 18. So that's another thing. It is also numbered because the moon in the tarot is the 18th card, right? So I don't know if you all can see it. See that? There you go. It says number 18. So they are numbered also, FYI. Now this to me, if you compare to, you know, this spice deck, I mean, see? It's about the same size. Yeah, it's the same size as the spice deck. So handling the cards for somebody who is, you know, some of us are not very, we may have issues with the hands in terms of, you know, dexterity, or, you know, maybe just smaller hands or larger hands or whatever. This is a pretty standard size and it shuffles really well. I like it. So I want to give a, say again, y'all, I want to make it very clear. These people, whoever made this deck, probably don't even know that I'm doing this. I mean, I'm sure they don't because I didn't announce it. It's not sponsored. They're not paying me any money, but I want to give a shout out to whoever these artists are who did this. It's beautiful. Look at the attention to detail over here on the sides. Right? How cool is that? Right? This beautiful. So I'll read out what this says at the back. It says, it includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and its 128 page guidebook. Add an element of horror to your tarot experience with this spooky and unique take on the traditional 78 card tarot deck. This deck, this dark tarot set features scenes and characters inspired by classic horror literature, films, and beyond, in gorgeous original illustrations. Featuring both major and minor arcana, the set also comes with a helpful guidebook explaining each card's meaning, as well as simple instructions for easy readings. Packaged in a sturdy, decorative gift box, this terrifying collectible tarot deck is the perfect gift for the horror fan or tarot enthusiast. It's just so beautiful, y'all. Let me show you all this. Right? I love it. I'm not Maddie phone, I believe that is correct. Okay, something I'm missing. Christine Van Buren, hey girl. Maddie said something, got here late, sharing my comment. Hey Maddie, you did not say anything bad about the mom. One of you oh, thank you Maddie. I appreciate you clarifying that for me. Yeah, I mean, if people are what they are, it is what it is. Sometimes people get their knickers in a twist, and don't get me wrong, we're all human, right? I get my knickers in a twist too sometimes. Hey, well, I suppose I shouldn't have said that on camera, but it kind of just was, I was like, I need to shut it down for a little bit, so we'll put it back up. All right, so what I'm going to do is wait. Oh, girl, welcome to my world. This back and forth. Did I tell you that I wear contacts? I was just reading Araceli's comment. Y'all, I wear contacts, right? So I have, what is that, short and long, or however whatever the terms are. But ever since I was diagnosed as having lupus, and FYI, I'm going to do a video about my lupus thing. I thought a lot about it. Should I put out so much information for the public? Like, then I figured, you know what, if it could help somebody, why not? I think I will do a video, like I might do a live even maybe this Wednesday, talking just about this whole lupus business. They have put me on, as a heads up, they have put me on this medication that's called hydrochloroquine. It's Plaquenil. This is the medication that is actually used for those who have malaria, right? And this is the same medication that one of our presidents, I'm not going to get into the politics of it, was wanting to bring into the United States, because that is the medicine that actually helped those who might have had COVID. Okay? FYI, Plaquenil and whatever this is called in other countries, because they all have their different terms, is basically the same medicine. It's so cheap. It's like, don't even ask, because I researched into it. It's like really, really cheap. And here in the US, it's you have to have a prescription. You can't buy it off the counter, and yada yada yada. And then of course they gouge your eyes, and they take your kidney and your liver and your eyeball and everything. Our health industry, our health insurance, the way it works. So ever since I've got onto this, I remember my doctor saying, go to whoever you get your eyes tested and tell them that you are on this medication, because it does affect your eyesight. And I was like, oh, great, now, I'm going to take this medication that will cure this, but FYI, it's possible I'll get blinder. Welcome to the world of medicine, right? So I have yet to fix an appointment to go get my 6-month checkup, but I think my eyesight has changed, y'all, because not only do I wear that, I couldn't wear bifocal because it was making me sick. Bifocal lenses, I couldn't do it. So we decided to just do the regular soft lenses and then wear my readers. And I've been struggling a little bit more these days. So I do believe that my eyesight has been affected by the hydrochloroquine. Or maybe I'm just getting old with all this gray hair, who knows. So I'll do a video on just my whole experience with all that has transpired. Something is bitten me here. All that has transpired with regards to this. All right. All right. Crystal Pink says, hi Kirtana. Thank you, Teresa. I really didn't do anything to my hair, y'all. Seriously, I just really didn't. When I blow dried this boy, I was like, oh, let me just, I was being silly. And I was like, oh, let me, and I was, that's it. I just kind of brushed it down. I don't even have conditioner on my hair. Maybe that's the way to go. All right. So this deck, Now, yes, this is a fun deck, okay? Yes, this is a cool deck, and then it's a little bit dark, don't get me wrong. So as long as people don't get spooked about it, you're fine. Now, I will say though, sometimes, you know, this is my experience, when I do readings for particular, for clients, right? There is no specific reason why I grab to certain decks or not. No specific reason, unless I'm doing like couples readings or something like that. Then I have some dedicated decks that I keep for that. I have twos, right? Like for example, you know, this, everybody knows my favorite spice deck. I have two of them. I think I need to go get another set. Janice had asked me if I still had one. I have one that's unopened. If Janice is interested, let her email me, and I'll ship it out to her and tell her what it costs. Otherwise, I'll just keep it for myself. So there are some decks that, you know, when you take them out, people are like, oh my God, that is like so scary. Why are you using that deck for me? You know, so some people are a little sensitive to that. They don't realize that, you know, it has nothing to do with them. It's just, you know, instinctively whatever I want to reach. But yes, on the other hand, when I do readings for financial consultations for those who come to me and say business consultations, like I have people who have been doing tarot and astrology for decades, and they'll be like, you know, we want to talk about business or this or that. Then I have specific decks that I use for that. Then also for in terms of wanting to connect with a loved one or a past, somebody who has passed, there are some decks that I prefer to use for that. Again, because I feel like it's more apt and appropriate, and the messages are, I don't know, it just works out for those kind of setup. What is going on over here? So be careful for those of you who are wanting to do tarot consultations or readings for people. You just keep that in mind, because decks like this, I don't think everybody really appreciates it, okay? But other than that, I think it's really fun. Y'all, something is going on over here. I'm all itchy all over. I don't know why. Okay. So I'll just pull a couple of cards. I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to pull some random cards, and then I'll tell you what the book says, okay? Not what I think, just what the book says. Okay, I have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this very clearly says Page of Pentacles. See, that's why I say, if you are relying on this print at the bottom, you could be kind of thrown off guard. You'll have to memorize this picture, because this in no way, it's not traditional pictures, right? Or artwork. It's beautiful though. I love it. It says Page of Pentacles, and I'll just pick another here that popped out. That is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you see that? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and I'll just pick one more. I'm not asking any questions, y'all, just so you know. And this is the Nine of Wands. Okay, I mean, this you can tell it's wands and you can count, but some of them, like for example this, you have these little fellows at the bottom, 1 2 3 4 5 6, I don't know, 7 8 9, I don't count now. So I don't know if you would be able to tell this is a Nine of Pentacles. Anyhow, so let's see what the Nine of Pentacles says according to the book, the author, the creator. I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles, not Nine of Pentacles. What in the world? Knight of Wands. I apologize. This is the Page of Pentacles. Sincere apologies. So another thing I want to say for y'all is, you know how some tarot decks, they start from Ace of Pentacles and they go up to the King and etc. The book is different. So they start off with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, then they do the Page and the Knight, and then it goes One of Pentacles all the way to the 10. You know what I mean? That's how they have done this. So here for the Knight of Pentacles, and the good thing about this is it gives you the Page of Pentacles. I'm confusing myself. This is the Page. Here you go, y'all. Case in point, right? Proof is in the pudding. And this is Knight of Pentacles. There we go. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh yeah, it has both the meanings for upright and reverse here. So for this, which is the Page of Pentacles, thank God I got it right here. The upright meaning says you are not scared of what's under the bed. The Page of Pentacles is a resourceful and resilient person. That's the upright meaning. The reverse says someone living beyond their means and spending more than is earned may seem happy and carefree, but unseen threats often appear when least expected. So I suppose when they talk about you're not afraid of something that's hidden under the bed, you see these little gremlin creatures under. That kind of makes sense, right? Yeah. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. Am I correct? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. So that says, upright, the Knight of Pentacles will protect his acquired wealth with lethal cunning. His appearance may indicate new job prospects and potential earnings with an unexpected gift of money or knowledge. Reversed, it says, you feel as though your hard work is not earning the rewards it deserves. In a love reading, your relationship is more work than you feel it is worth. And this is the Nine of Wands, right? Let's see what the wand says. Nine of Wands, upright, says, stand strong and remain confident during times of adversity. The Nine of Wands represents a patient person who is willing to wait for the right moment to take action. In the reverse, it says, the Nine of Wands represents feeling as though you were ill prepared for a situation that caught you by surprise. You are unwilling to take a stand against a cause you believe in. There you go. So I just wanted to read a couple of, tarot. This is beautiful though, this deck, don't get me wrong, it really is. So I'll just read this for the Emperor. It says, let me show you the picture. That's for the Emperor, right? It says, alluring and dark with a thirst for blood. The Emperor is ambitious and cunning as he declares possessions over the eternal future of all within his dominion. Upright, how badly do you want what you need? Under the dead of night, sink your teeth into life and drink until you have all that you need to survive. Hunt your dreams until you've conquered each task, or until first light pierces the dawn. Now, I'll tell you, when you're using decks like this, for example, a relationship reading, God forbid you were to say something like the Emperor shows up and you said this guy has a thirst for blood. Whoever the client is sitting before you is going to have a mini conniption fit, or is probably going to get up, look you in the eye and say, lady, you're full of poop, and walk away, right? So you got to be careful, right? Like I said, case in point, think about, what the reading is for. Is this going to be an appropriate deck, and that sort of a thing. Like I said, I love it. I will use this in a reading. I seriously will. Well, that's why I bought it, right? But you've got to be careful too. Some people won't be that receptive, and you can pretty well, judge the moment the person walks in. And earlier I used to do readings, face to face. Now, of course, I don't do it in-person readings. You can kind of tell, right? So that's pretty interesting. Any questions you'll have about this particular deck? Otherwise, I'll move on. We have Pandora. I know her car was found. I heard about it at 12 noon, I think, on, when was it, Saturday, Sunday? Somebody sent me. So that's that. Right? So be careful when you use this deck. It's a beautiful deck though. It's just beautiful. I mean, think about this, right? When you're looking at this card, it says the Knight of Cups, correct? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's a Knight of Cups. This is the Headless Horseman. So one has to have a sense of humor, and also one has to know how to interpret this card when you're using it for a reading. So pretty cool. I love this deck. So let's read a couple of other. So I'll just read this one for the Hermit. Okay, it says, alone in an isolated cabin stands a hermit, but he is not lonely. This recluse cloaks himself in solitude, finding comfort in deep reflection. The dead silence of social isolation feeds the introspective nature of the hermit, who prefers quiet contemplation to the noise of civilization. In the reverse, it says, you have stretched social distancing to the point of madness. Break the silence to join friends and family who long to reconnect with you. Pretty cool, right? I like this deck. So, like I said, I'm keeping the unopened one for, like I said, this is unopened. It's a sealed packet. Oh. I'm keeping it because I'm going to have some sort of a competition or giveaway or whatever. Now let's get to this. This is the... Yeah, absolutely. I always do that. I clean new cards. I do my own process, etc., etc. This one, like I said, I had already opened it and I've done the process. This is sealed. Absolutely sealed. I'm not going. That's why I'm not going to do a reading on these. I'm just going to open this and show you. This is the one that Gypsy Girl sent me. So, as a gift. Okay, so this is called the Baroque deck, and it says La Mucci design. So we'll see what this is all about. I have my toothpick that I use to open this, but I don't need it for that. I have my little knight's sword. I can't tell you where I got this from even. Isn't that cool? It's a letter opener shaped like a sword. So you got to be careful, right? When you open these decks. I'm not going to do a reading. I'm just going to open it and I want to show you all what the deck looks like. I haven't even seen it. And then when I want to use this for a reading, that's when I get through the whole process. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Look at the side of it, y'all. Okay. So this is one of those, y'all. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, it smells divine. I like that new print. Look at that. Again, this is not sponsored. This is a gift. I asked her. She said, yes, I want to see it too. We were going to do a Zoom. I said, why not do just for her and me? And I said, why not do a live? Everybody will enjoy it. And she goes, yeah. So that's why I did that. So it says, it's a nice, I like these cardboard boxes. First and foremost, it gives you just enough of solidity, if you will, to kind of store these, as opposed to little card cases like this. Nothing wrong with them, but I'm sure in terms of manufacturing it costs a little bit more. And then again, it is not too bulky like, you know, those big decks that I have, those big boxes that come. Let me show you, for example. I don't think I've shown you all this. This is again another beautiful deck. Maybe I should show you all. See this? Oops, knocked myself. There you go. This clumsy. This is a huge one. So, you know, yeah, sure. It almost looks like it's wood, but it isn't. So, you know, I do appreciate good packing, but then again, I don't want to feel like I paid a whole lot of money just for the packing and the card not having any value to it. Like, for example, this card, it's beautiful. As far as, you know, a lot of people say, well, it's too flimsy, it's this, it's that. Look, let me show you. You see how thin it is? Can you all even see? Right? I like the cards to be a little bit flexible. I don't want them to be so... Now, definitely this is... I've used it forever and a day, but this is a little bit more thicker cardstock than this. But y'all keep in mind, you know, don't be so fixated about the cardstock. I know a lot of people, again, this is just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion and their own preferences. But for me, if the cardstock is too thick, I feel like I am unable to shuffle it the way I want to shuffle it. And you want a little bit of give. You want a little bit of give so that you can shuffle it and handle it. If it's too thick, you can't. Like, for example, let me show you this deck really quick, okay? Yes, y'all, I'm wearing shorts, I promise. Oh, my goodness. And I hope I find this, yeah. Like, for example, this deck, right? I think I've used it one time. Okay, this comes in, let me show you really quick. It's a plastic clear container, and just so you know, the cards are plastic and clear. I love that deck. There is a method to using it. This is a really different deck. I mean, you got to know what you're doing. Bernard, you got to understand tarot. You got to know how to, it's a beautiful deck if you know how to use it. But a lot of people don't have the patience. One has to have a lot of patience to use this deck. If you do, this is a beautiful deck. Hands down, it is a beautiful deck. Okay, what the hey is going on here, girlfriend? What am I doing over here? Okay, so keep that in mind. If the card is too thick, or if the card stock is too not very flexible, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but for me. So this is the inside, right? They have this little band for this deck. You have your little book. Beautiful. Look at the, I mean, it's truly Baroque, right? They've really paid attention to that. Look at that. Right? Yeah, I'm crazy. I have to smell it. Ah, it smells so divine. And the print is clear. Look at that. Print is clear. You know? You see that? It's decent size print. The pictures are pretty clear. You know, sometimes you get these decks with a piece of paper, literally, you know. I don't like that, but you know, oh well. See, it's a decent book. See? So at the back it says Baroque Tarot Deck, and it says La Mucci Design, and then on the front it says Baroque Tarot Deck, and it's the same thing. Really nice. I like it. So let's get to the inside of this. Come on, buddy. So this is the box. It's beautiful. Look at this. Right? So it says here, this deck calls the user to care for their soul with much love, to open their heart and mind to learn their lessons and better themselves, and to have faith that all will unravel as it should. How cool is that? It's beautiful. I love it. This is my style, y'all, really. So this is the actual deck. I like that. Okay, so one very important thing, a lot of people don't realize that. Oh, well, take care, Becca, absolutely. I mean, kids, right? We have to take care. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll catch up. Thank you, though, Becca. I do appreciate your gifts. Just know that I appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much for your generosity of just showing your support to my channel. Like I said, all these things are just icing on the cake for me. So thank you again. So when you get new cards, y'all, keep in mind, particularly in summertime, this is ink, and there are certain materials used for printing, finishing, etc. So sometimes cards, when you bring them home, they tend to stick, right? Let's see if I can get this bad boy out of here. I'll show you. You see this film on this thing? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of a film, right? Now that's not dirt. That is whatever materials they use to print it, right? So some of that plastic, because they either have a plastic coating or a glossy coat, or like a nail polish, right? Whatever they do. So due to the temperatures, right? Sometimes the top coat of it kind of softens. It doesn't melt. Well, maybe softens, and they stick. So when you get a deck home and they're sticking, don't try to peel them apart like that, because then you're literally ruining the whole thing. Take the whole deck and stick them in the refrigerator. Take the whole box, everything in the box if you'd like, because even this, sometimes I don't know if you all have noticed, new books, the pages even stick because of the printing, right? The material they've used, the ink, sometimes it stinks. So don't peel it apart. The whole box, just stick it in the refrigerator, not the freezer. Stick it in the refrigerator for about half an hour to 45 minutes. Then take it and check and see. It should absolutely easily give off. It will. Okay? If not, stick it back in the refrigerator. It's not going to harm the cards. It's not going to damage the cards or anything. Don't put it in the freezer. Don't put it near water or any other food stuff. Common sense, right? And then the cards will easily come off. When they come off, just lay it flat for a little bit. Now so let it air out and then you can use. What a lot of people do, they don't realize, they peel it and immediately they start shuffling and they're doing all those things. So the top of it, it's brand new deck, but you already have put some wear and tear on it. So manage your cards, handle them carefully, right? So this is beautiful, y'all. I love these kind of gold finish type of things. It's got a nice weight to it. Look at that Baroque deck. Isn't that beautiful? That's stunning, y'all. The camera doesn't do this justice. Let me tell you, it's just beautiful. It's I don't even know if it's an olive or a green or a vintage something brown. It's just a beautiful color. See? I should have probably gotten my nails done, but there you go. Beautiful. And it is this regular standard size. Now the reason why this isn't sticking is it hasn't just arrived in the mail. I've had it on my desk for a little bit and it's cooler here because the AC is on, so it's not sticking. Let me show you with this card. Right? You know my spice deck. It's the same size. Right? So it's perfect. I like it. It's got a decent weight to it. After seeing this, I want one more deck. I think I'm going to end up, Gypsy Girl, I might end up buying myself one more of this. This is beautiful. I love it. I'll just show you all some random cards. 2 of Cups. It's beautiful. Here, let me set this down so you all can see. Okay, now isn't it interesting? Okay, isn't it interesting that, watch this, you see that thing from the lion's chin, that thing, it's filling the fella's cup, not her cup. So what do you think that means? Y'all tell me, what do you think that means? Okay, just out of curiosity, what do you think that means? King of Wands. So even this, the writing at the bottom is that gold thing, but it doesn't look as foiled as the other deck that I showed you. So this is a little bit easier to read. Look at that. Now pay attention to the animals around him, right? The gecko, salamander, whatever you call that, and the colors. Now, what I want to say is, he is benefiting. True, that's a good one, Araceli. Absolutely good one. Here it says, we have the salamander, we have the phoenix or whatever that fella is, and then we have the colors of fall. Think about it, wands, right? Wands are Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, but when I look at this and I look at the colors over here, right, when I look at the colors over here, I would straight away assume this card is telling me it's a Sagittarius person or somebody who has very strong, because of the colors, right? That's what I would say. Now let's take a couple of other, but then we can't just assume that, because look at this. This is the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Look at that purple. Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, right? So because this is a Baroque deck, don't get stuck on the colors even. You have to have an open mind, because look at the theme of all the cards, right? All of them. It's a Baroque deck, so hence the colors are like that. See? Beautiful. I love it. Look at this. 3 of Pentacles. Right? The Justice card. So let's just see in the book what the book says about, the creator says about the Justice card. So the art director is Ezra Daktikin Mert. Ezra Daktikin Mert. Okay. So let's look at the Justice card. And like most decks, you know, they have given a little bit of a intro as to, you know, about how they came about. You know, I won't bore you all with that. And also reading 1 card spread, 2 card spread, 3 card spread. See, they have this, a lot of these decks have that single spread, 3 card spread, that sort of a thing. So let's get on with this. Let's see the Justice card. What does it say? Oh my goodness. Hang on, y'all. I just missed the page. The Hermit. Justice. So I'm going to read off of what the book says, okay? Justice. This one. So, and it's, like I said, it's pretty easy to read too. It's a decent book too, right? It's a quality book. It's not like the other deck. Even that, the book was a quality print, you know, not just a piece of, you know, paper like this, like a printing A4 size paper that they print and they fold it up. That's a little flimsy, but then I suppose they're keeping the cost low. This is a good quality book, good quality deck, just like the other one. I really like it. So, upright, the Justice card says, fairness, truth, cause and effect, spiritual journey. Reversed, it says misalignment with the universe, karma. And the good thing is here it tells you it's a Libra card. See that? Here. Libra card. And then the Hangman is Neptune. That's pretty cool that it says all that. The figure is surrounded by golden light of truth, clarity and guidance. The sword represents a double edge of cause and effect, and the suit of swords which calls us to be emotionally impartial in what must be. The scales represent a balance between cold logic and intuition. Guidance lets you know that truths will always be revealed. If you have been acting in alignment with your purpose, this card confirms it. In the reversed, it says, this isn't so. The surrounding cards will let you know how to set yourself back on track. Isn't that cool? Now, it's interesting that, you know, these cards are telling you, particularly the major arcana, the star card is an Aquarius card, the moon card is a Pisces card. This tells you that, which is pretty cool. There's one thing I was looking for something in my stash of, you know, my work that I have, and I was like, I should show this to, or share it with you all. Look at the Hangman. Temperance. The Tower card. Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at the, right? Ace of Swords. Very well done. Beautiful. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much, Gypsy girl. I think I'm going to end up, girl, you have to place an order for me, and I'll just send you the money, or send me the link and I'll order for this one more. I like it. I want to keep one for myself. I mean, another one. Look at the Emperor. The Hierophant. Focus camera. Right? Beautiful. 6 of Cups. And I'll just show you the front and the back of these cards so you all can kind of. Right? So this is easy to shuffle. I have had no, and another thing, you know, some of these cards, these decks, they have a lot of plastic coating on top. It's all nice, y'all, but then when you're shuffling, you want to have some control over the cards, right? If they're flying all over the place like this one, you really, because it's straight up plastic, it's a clear plastic card, right? So let me show you. It's a clear plastic card. This is the card. It's a very interesting deck. I think I used it one time on one of my lives. I think I used it. I don't remember which one. I'll have to go back, and y'all know I don't have the patience to go back and look, but I think I used it in one of my lives. It's very, very interesting. But so this shuffles really well, even. Really beautiful. I love it. This is a really nice deck. There are a few decks that I have in my collection that I really do appreciate. This is one of them. There are a couple of, I think I might have shown you, very well made deck. I mean, it's worth the price. It's worth the price. Now, I will say though, there's another deck that I ordered. I think I showed it to you all in one of my other videos. It was very expensive. I paid something euros for that, y'all. Sorry, give me a second. Let me see if I have it here. Is it the Black Tarot? Which one is it? Oh, this one. Sorry, y'all. I had to get up and go grab it. This one, the Luxe Umbra Tarot. I think I showed it on one of my... Beautiful. I really, really like this. I again placed an order for it, and they sent it. It came all the way from France or Italy. Was it France or Italy? Beautiful. Look at this. I mean, this is a piece of work, man. This is class, right? I love it. Like all this one, really, really good tarot decks. Really good. I absolutely love it, but this was so expensive. And this does not come with a book. This does not come with the book. They sent me a link, and of course it was free, and I had to go print it out. I downloaded it. I didn't print it out because it's a lot of pages. I'm like, I'm not going to print it out. But y'all, this is I wish they had sent the book. The book is extra and expensive. That's the kind of stuff that pisses me off. Because I'm like, look, this is not cheap, y'all. This is some... I don't know whether it was... I don't know whether it was 90 euros or 110 euros. That's a lot of money, right? I think it was definitely above 80 euros. Definitely. I think it was 90 or 110. I don't know which one it is because I ordered some other stuff too. It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Look at that. Right? It's absolutely stunning. It's got this nice matte finish, but it is not so matte that it is weird. Oh, am I making you dizzy? I'm sorry. Right? But I'm like, y'all, send me a dang book with this, man. Seriously, even if you make the book the size that this one and the other one was, that's all we need. This is beautiful. This deck is... That's the side of it. That's the back. It's about the same. No, it's slightly bigger than my spice deck. Slightly. Okay, just a little bit bigger on top over here. The height of it. This way it's a little bigger, but this way it's fine. I'll show you some of the cards. Look at this. Again, it's not sponsored. Okay, beautiful. I don't know which one. Look at this. That is the Pope. Okay. No, that wasn't the Pope. That was the not the Pope. What am I saying? The High Priestess. This is the High Priestess. This is the Pope or the Hierophant. Right? They have the elements too, Aquarius. Right? The book, or at least the guidebook or that downloadable stuff is very, very interesting. Seven of Swords. Libra, balance. Right? Roi is the king, Reina is the queen, Temperance. Isn't that beautiful? Go figure who this guy is. But look at the artwork. It's just stunning. Death. But look at the artwork, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? And look at the back of this card. Or this deck. So this deck, the thing that really pissed me off is I paid a lot of money. They should have included a book, you know. That's the stuff that kind of bothers me. I wish they had, so I don't know if I'm going to buy another one of those, simply because I didn't think it was worth spending all that. I don't even get a little book. Look, it's about the same size as this box. They're able to send a book. Why can't you have put the book? You know, you could have fitted it in this. Now, granted, it was nicely packaged with a little, you know, black crinkly paper and all that good stuff. But I'm like, dude, at least send me the book, right? So that's something I wanted to show y'all. And let me show you this other one. Oh my God, I thought I just... This is probably not a good time to be showing you these decks, but should have waited until, whatchamacall? Halloween's, but I'm going to just show y'all. Capri 8080, hey, good to see you. Yeah, the auto scam of upsell, of course. Well said, Afrohuman. Now, this is an old deck, y'all. I've had this deck for I don't even know how long. I can't tell you where I bought it. I'm sorry, I just can't, because I really don't remember. This is the Alchemy of England. This is the back of the deck. It's got all the, you see who that is, you see who that is, see who that is, see that, right? And these are the, oh, good job, girl, hold it upside down so everybody can look upside down, right? Right? Really, really beautiful deck. I love this deck. So I found another one. I haven't yet opened it. I don't know if I'm going to use it anytime real quick, but I will open it just for you guys. Let me know if you like this unboxing stuff, and if you do, you know, I may do them at least maybe once every couple of weeks. Y'all know I need more tarot decks. Like I need another Saint Bernard, right? So wink wink, nudge nudge. So if you all really do enjoy this and are wanting me to review any specific item or anything with regards to, you know, tarot esoteric stuff, let me know. Yeah, I mean, Delvin, you're right. It's so expensive, and at least throw in a book, man. Seriously. Oh my goodness, people. Now, I don't know how many of y'all are, you know, some people are like, you know, they're too goth and too kind of, too dark, you know, Kirtana, we don't like you. Each to your own, right? Just because I come across tarot decks that have some dark theme, I'm not like, oh my God, it's the devil's work. I don't look at things like that. Like I say, it is a tool. What is your intention? How do you want to use the tool? That is what determines whether it really is a negative item or a positive item, right? So for me, it's your intention. For me, this is a tool. You know, that's all it is. How am I going to use the tool, and what is my intention, and what do I hope to accomplish from this? So, you know, that sort of a stuff. Don't. Hey, Charlotte, good to see you. So this is another one. This is Anne Stokes. It's the Gothic Tarot again. I've had this for a long time. I know I had all of her decks. I don't know where they are, but I don't know where this is available. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Made in Spain. There you go. Come on, buddy. I don't know if this is how it is packed inside. They have the book in the middle. Oh, it smells so new. You know what it smells like? This is the most bizarre thing, okay? You'll probably think I'm nuts. It smells like raw mango. Don't ask me how I came to that conclusion, but it does smell like raw mangoes. Okay. I love this. I think this is the second one. I know I have another deck like this. So this is what I mean. I have to smell everything. My bad. This is the kind of little booklet, you know, at least even this little deck, they have thrown in something like this. Now, these are not the best of booklets, right? I hate when they do that because it's so tiny. But on the other hand, it's a good thing because, you know, and I suppose they have this at the back to write some notes. They have it in different languages. They have it in English, obviously. Then they have it in German and French and Italian. German, French, Italian, and some other language. So maybe in a way that's good that they have a Spanish. They've at least given you something, right? Something, you know. But dang man, this one pissed the snot out of me. I love the deck. It's beautiful. The art, I mean, they were very good to deal with. They sent it on time. It was well packaged. You know, all that. There are no complaints. But man, so let's see. The Gothic Tarot. This is what it says. This is what it says. You know how they give you the first two cards? And it says illustrations by Anne Stokes. So she's the artiste. I have another deck of her somewhere, the same deck hanging around somewhere. I know that for a fact. Again, these are tinier, narrower, you see? Narrower than this. And slightly smaller even, right? Just as a reference point. I like it. Again, I'm not going to do a reading. It's easy to shuffle. It's got a nice decent slip to it. The card is not too flimsy. You know, I have seen some reviews and read some reviews where some tarot people, they're like, oh, I give 10 marks. No, I give 4 stars for this, this, and this. I'm taking away 1 star because the card is too bendy and it's too flimsy and all that stuff. You know, like I said, nothing wrong with that. That's their opinion. But for me, what really truly matters is, you know, how the energy I get from the card, and do I like it? You know, does the print look good? But of course, if you're looking at a card like this, for any card, right, and then you see the edges and the borders are all wonky, you know, looking London, talking Tokyo kind of thing. What I mean by that is you're looking here and then something else is here. That's a saying. Go figure out what I mean by that. I'm not in any way trying to diss any country, so don't come at me for that, because people are ready to cancel you for anything. So if the print is clearly wrong, and if it's misaligned, or if, you know, the picture shows 7 of swords but the writing at the bottom says 6 of cups or something weird like that, then I would say, like, no, send it back. But you know, otherwise I just keep it. And for me, most of the time, you know, even if it is a deck that has a couple of skewed cards, I may not use it in a reading, but I use the deck, the other good cards, for other things. Like when I want to do some candle work and stuff like that, I use those cards. Once I use a card for any specific work, light work, I never use those cards for anything else, and I don't reuse them for somebody else's light work. Like once it's used, it's one and done. And I don't ever put it back and do a reading with it, you know, that sort of stuff. So this is beautiful. For the list. Yeah, I mean, you're true, my Manx. I mean, absolutely, you know, we all have to be cognizant about, you know, like I said, some of us have larger hands, smaller hands. Some of us just may be struggling with our grip. I noticed recently that I am kind of finding it a little difficult sometimes when I need to hold something, maybe because of how much cards I mean, how often I work with cards. I work with computers all day long, and I don't know, like I said, maybe I'm just getting old and older. So you know, oh my god, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, y'all. That's the I've been sniffing tarot cards. So the scent sounds terrible, isn't it? Oh my god, she's sniffing glue. Well, no, I'm not. It's not glue. So don't go off on that tangent now. So this card popped out. Oh my god, I don't know what this is. What is this? The Hangman in the upright. Oh, I want to see what this is. What does it say in this little book, the Hangman? Let's see, because I picked up the deck to shuffle, right? And this one didn't pick up. So let's see. What does the Hangman say then? Okay. Wow. What does this say? Espanol. Then this is Spanish. Is that Portuguese or Italian? Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to see. Oh my goodness, where are you, man? Come on. English. Yeah, the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman. It says she entreats us to release our fear and succumb to her soft embrace. However, in doing so, we know that we would be lost forever. Only in such a sacrifice would we shine in the glory of divine understanding. Maybe that's a message for me. Maybe that's a message for one of you all, because when I picked up this deck, this card didn't pick up. So, Denise, hi, how are you? Yes, Denise Williams. Correct? How are you? Getting high on tarot. Oh my goodness. Capri. Seriously. So these are easy, right? They are easy. They're a sleek. It's a sleek deck. It's really, really cool, y'all. Really cool. Right? Eight of Wands, keep working and you shall see success. Focus on work. So that's pretty cool. So any of y'all have any questions about any of these decks that I just opened? Let me know. Oh, I forgot to show some of her artwork, right? So this is Two of Swords. Beautiful, isn't it? I love the purples and the colors. This is the Justice card. Ooh, this looks very fierce. Okay, I'm going to say this. But don't get me wrong. The moment I saw, y'all, the moment I saw this card, you know who I thought of? Araceli, I thought of you. Don't ask me why. Look at this. I kid you not, that's the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, oh, Araceli. Must be some message for you, sweet girl. Now, I do want to tell you all, one thing about this deck is, let me show you. So it's only the court cards that have these figures, okay? The others will have just this type of a thing. So not every one of them is going to have these people in it. Oopsie. So keep that in mind, right? Oh my God, look at this. Look how beautiful this thing is. this Tower card. Look at that. Oh my goodness. My hands are sweating. Don't. I don't know. Can you put the name of them on your page? Yeah, I can do that. These decks that I showed today, I can do that. I have not gone on my Facebook or TikTok or Insta, anything. I have to, or my blog. I have to go back and do that. So yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oh my God! Look at the Magician. The Empress. The Sun card, piercing through the darkness, right? Beautiful. And the Moon card, look at that. This is the Moon card. Look at that. The Sun and the Moon. Why am I holding it all wonky? There we go. Wait, there. Beautiful, beautiful. Love this. Any questions regarding any of these decks, let me know. I will put up the names on my Facebook page. I'll do it tomorrow, I promise. I'm not going to do it now. After this, I'm basically going to go to bed. So that's that. So let's put these away, right? Oh, come on, buddy. Oh no, maybe that's why they had, sorry y'all, give me 1 second. Maybe that's why they had those separated like that. Okay, there we go, much better. Alright. And, alright, so, both have horses, yeah. What does the Empress mean? That's a good, yeah. Well, you know what? Hang in there. You're going to be fine. You got it, Araceli. You got it. So, to ask Ali, the Empress is ruled by Venus, right? And it implies luxury, it implies pregnancy, it implies abundance, and all the beautiful, bountiful stuff. Remember way back when I had said, when you look at tarot, look at it from the perspective of, it's a story. Think about the way life used to be way back when. Think about the kingdom, the main characters. You have the emperor, you have the empress, you have the high priestess, you have the joker, you have the hierophant, you have the advisor, you have the military guy. So if you look at it that way, then it is easier for you to understand what these cards mean or the major arcanas mean. So the Empress is ruled by Venus. It's luxury, pregnancy, abundance. It talks about beautiful, bountiful stuff. It also talks about having the patience to see something come to fruition, right? Think about pregnancy, right? Having the patience, nurturing something to its fruition, that sort of a thing. There's yes, I do cleanse my card after every reading. One thing I want to share with you all is, let me get to my oh, she did. Oh, you did. Okay, got it. All right. Araceli, I just seen your email, sweetie. There's one thing I wanted to share with y'all. Give me 1 second. Where is that email? Oh, God. Where is that email? Okay, so here. Let me just read this out for y'all. I actually sent this to somebody and I was like, I got to share it with y'all. If y'all are ready for this, I'll just share it. So when we talk about, remember how I had said astrology, numerology, tarot, all these things are interrelated, right? I always think so. So if you look at Vedic astrology and the 9 planets that are primarily used in Vedic astrology, where people, they have their characteristics and how they behave. So this is a nice way to understand the planets. So like I said just a few minutes ago, if you look at them as a family of an empire, royal family, then how does the cabinet work? Who is the main person? Who is the advisor? Who's the this? Who's the that? So this way it's easier for you all to understand. All right. So that was the tarot, the priestess, the emperor, etc. Now we are talking about the planets. So in the royal cabinet of planets, right, the sun is the king, the moon is the queen, Mercury is the prince, Venus is the princess, Mars is the commander-in-chief, Jupiter is the teacher or chief advisor to the king or the astrologer, Saturn is the servant, Rahu is so another thing, a lot of people will say, what is Rahu? Rahu is the north node and Ketu is the south node. So Rahu is the soldier of the advancing army and Ketu is a soldier of the occupying army. So if you look at it this way, it really helps us understand and get a better understanding as to what these planets mean, their personalities, their traits, and the cards and that sort of a thing. So let's take, for example, Mercury. I'm looking at it from astrology, Vedic astrology perspective now. We are not talking tarot. Mercury as a prince has a youthful spirit and is a keen, intelligent person. He can be a trickster, as we all know, Mercury. He can be a trickster. And also has a great sense of humor and good wit. Quick in his communication. Communication comes naturally to Mercury, right, the prince, and his intellect is very sharp. He's really sharp. As a prince, Mercury is close to the king and can be seen as a voice in his ear. Mercury as a prince is always learning with a knack for talking and writing and is keen on short distance travel. So when you understand planets like this, you will get a better understanding as to, oh, this is what this means, that is what that means when this planet is in this house. So if Mercury is in house 8, now 8 talks about age, 8 talks about the 8th house is will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, etc. And Mercury is there. Mercury is the gift of the gab. He is quick, he's sharp, he could be a bit of a trickster. Then what does it imply, right? So if you look at it from that perspective, it's pretty interesting. So I'm going to leave it at that because then we'll all get confused. Oh, what did I do? I didn't mean to do that. There we go. So, oh, wow. She says the longest deployment yet. Seems like keep to try and drive. Oh, hang in there, girl. Hang in there. Thank you for your services. Your services. I know you were also in the military and your husband too. And sending you positive energy, and he's going to be home safe and quick. So okay, so oh, absolutely, Pauline. So I'm going to do a quick thing just because just because I am cuckoo maybe. I'm just going to do a quick I have a whole bunch of other cards, y'all, that I wanted to read, but I haven't cleansed them, so I don't want to read them right now. Use them right now, but I wanted to do a quick read for oh God, what's that young lady's name? Kylie, right? Kylie Rodney. I'm not taking any questions. I'm just going to do a quick read because I want to know what's going on. So my question is basically going to be, tell me what I need to know. That's basically my question. So let's see what the universe has in store for us. My man says I came in late, so I will have to rewatch. Well, I'm glad you were able to join us, girl. I wonder if I should do a spread here. Let me see. I wonder if I should. Let me just do this. Whoa! Hello, people. Hello. Because I got so much stuff going on over here. Who likes likes to do this, pop these bubbles. I love it. I know it's annoying as heck, but if anybody else does it, I get annoyed. But if I do it, I'm fine with it. Not fair, right? So I'm just going to use this other deck of mine, and I'm going to ask and see. Tell me what I need to know about Alicia. I'm sorry, Kylie. Who's Alicia? I don't know. Oh my God, who's Alicia now? I have no idea who Alicia is. Is that the faux pas? I know. Who's Alicia? Now I'm getting concerned. Who's Alicia? I was saying Alicia. I was thinking Alicia Rodney. I don't know who that is. Oh my God. Alicia Brewer, who's that? Alicia Brewer, and she goes, me, Alicia Brewer. No, Alicia, that was quick. I was thinking Alicia Rodney, I don't know why. So, Alicia, you are good try. Okay, Kylie Rodney. Okay, I'm going to pull 8 cards. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let me move this because I need space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, y'all. I'm just trying to make some space so I can lay them all down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So card number 1 and 2 does talk about rebellion and intellectual lucidity. So think about what rebellion means and what intellectual lucidity means. I'm not going to explain the cards. Think about that. So my question was, tell me what I need to know about Alicia Rodney. Okay. The 3rd and 4th card talks about spiritual communication and divine forgiveness. Okay. Now read this for what it is. This is for your understanding. The 5th and 6th card talks about disregarding rules, fines, and unfair costs. The 7th and 8th card talks about false promises and grandeur. Now I'm going to read this again. Okay, we have 8 cards. The first card number 1 and 2 talks about the theme for the reading. Okay, second card talks about the earthly plane. The third one talks about the spiritual plane, and the fourth one the highest aim and the outcome. Right. So 1 and 2, the theme for the reading. 3 and 4, the earthly plane. 5 and 6, the spiritual plane. 7 and 8, the outcome. So I'm just going to read it. You guys figure it out. 1 and 2 says rebellion and intellectual lucidity. Okay. 3 and 4 talks about spiritual communication and divine forgiveness. 4 and 5 talks about disregarding rules, fines, and unfair costs. 6 and 7 talks about false promises and grandeur. Now, a lot of y'all, Sherilyn, that's fine. So think about this, y'all. How, now we know that her car has been found, it was found under 14 feet of water. Of course, you're wondering whether it was just a genuine accident and she drove off or something more sinister to it. Let's do a quick poll. I'll actually do a quick poll. Is that a poll? Create a poll. Okay, here. No, not a. See, again I'm saying Alicia, Kylie. I don't know who Alicia is. Not you, Alicia, who's over here. Something else about. I'm sure there's going to be another case that's going to pop up. Rodney was okay. How many of you think Kylie Rodney case is foul play? I've just put it roughly, so so y'all tell me how many of y'all think that there is foul play with regards to her case, and how many of y'all think that it is an accident. So I just posted it. Let me know. Okay. Wow. 86% of y'all think there is foul play. Now, granted, we are a small group at this time, so, it's understandable. Robin, hi. Good to see you. Hi, Pauline. Well, why am I saying hi, Pauline? Thank you, Pauline, is what I meant to say. Wow. Okay, people are changing. Okay. Oh, because a few people popped off. 3 people left. That's okay. So 67%, 69% think there is foul play. Yeah, I seriously think there is more to this case, y'all. See, here's what I'm going to say, okay? They're saying that the place where they found her car, it was pretty close to where the party was. Don't tell me that nobody heard anything, nobody saw some disturbance, nobody heard her. If she was speeding, nobody heard her take off. And if people say that they saw her and she was all inebriated and all that, why did they let her get in the car and drive off, right? Secondly, it's so 71% say yes, there is foul play, and 29 say no. I'll leave that poll up for a little bit to see if anybody else joins and if they say. So to me, that right there says a lot. It's like, if you see the aerial view of how that embankment or that road to that boat dock is, if she was speeding, she could have gone off any one of those embankments and fallen off anywhere. Like, it's a bit weird. It doesn't sit very well with me. So again, think about this. Rebellion and intellectual lucidity. Okay. Now, for rebellion, if you look at it from the other perspective, it says submission to higher order. And for intellectual lucidity, the other end of it, the other side of it talks about vice. There's spiritual communication, okay? And then we have divine forgiveness. So spiritual communication could mean ignorance. Divine forgiveness talks about deception. So these are the opposite meanings. So go figure out. Maybe I'm confusing y'all and I shouldn't have said it. So then we have disregarding rules, fines and unfair costs, false promises and grandeur. So y'all figure out, y'all let me know what y'all think. Go back and watch this video, see this again, and let me know what y'all think, okay? So I'll put this away. Do y'all have any questions for me? Anybody have questions for me? If y'all don't, then we'll close this for tonight. Thank you, Pauline. Araceli, hang in there, girl. Hang in there. You're going to be fine. Okay, I'll end that poll. 75% says yes, there is foul play, and 25% say no. Something happened. Somebody said something here, and oh, Lucinda, what happened, Lucinda? I missed that. Lucinda, hang in there. I don't know. I missed that comment. I gotta go back. Okay, so any of y'all have any questions, or shall we? Do y'all have any more questions, or shall we close this out? Or do you all want to wait until, tell me, it's up to y'all. I missed, what's going on with Lucinda? I missed it. Oh, my oldest grandson is a doc in the Navy. He has missed so much. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Thank you for his services. Please let him know, Lucinda. That's got to be tough. Yeah. Well, we wish them all come back home safe, right? Hang in there, y'all. Thank you all so much for your services. It's not just the men and women who serve, that we need to be thankful for. It's their families. Their families are also sacrificing so much. So I always say thank you to their families too. So, oh, Delvin, yeah, you're in New Zealand, right? So the sun's up for you guys. Wow, thank you for hanging in there. I mean, it's what 17 hours ahead of us, or what? Or 12 hours. Okay, y'all. Anybody have any questions regarding any of these cases, or shall we just shut it down? Yeah, that's like, are you talking about the drama with Russia and Ukraine? Yeah, that's a. I just wanted to do this out of Sherlyn. Segment. What does she say? Hang on a second. Is there a page number for this or not? Hang on, y'all. I'm trying to find something over here. Okay, let me see. Okay. I'm trying to see now. I'm upset that I can't find this. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure this one out because I just pulled a card. What page? There we go, 65. Okay. Oh my God. So I did this thing. I have this deck and I just decided to pull one card for Kylie Rodney. Okay. This one. Okay. And this one fell out. Sekhmet. So I was just reading from the book and it says Sekhmet has the head of a lion and body of a woman. She's a fierce guard and protectress. Okay. So when is her birthday? September 1st. Okay. Protectiveness and loyalty, obsession, no limits or boundaries, overindulgence in mind-altering substances, chemical dependency, susceptibility to control or trickery. Think about that for a second. Sekhmet appearing in your card spread asks you to protect yourself from harm, both caused by others or by yourself. Self-harm may be through drugs, alcohol, or maybe the result of toxic relationships. You may also find that you have been used by others for the achievement of their own ends. You may have allowed yourself to be controlled or subdued or diverted from your real passion. Make sure others do not get the credit for your hard work. Examine yourself and your situation and then refocus. Like a lioness hunting, gather yourself together and follow your real destiny without being sidetracked. When you find what you really want, pounce on it and don't let go. Y'all, this is freaking me out. Because it says, Sekhmet appearing in your card spread asks you to protect yourself from harm, both caused by others or by yourself. Self-harm may be through drugs, alcohol, or maybe the result of toxic relationships. You may also find that you have been used by others for the achievement of their own end. Obsession, no limits or boundaries, overindulgence in mind-altering substance, chemical dependency, susceptibility to control or trickery. That's a bit scary. That is actually really scary. Scary accurate. Scary accurate. Pauline says, do any decks, no matter which one is chosen by anyone, is the accuracy increased by the phases of the moon? Not necessarily. No, cards are cards. It's how authentic you are when you want to start reading, how true to yourself, how grounded you are, and how well versed are you with cards. Are you reading, traditionally, like going by the book, or are you reading intuitively? It's not like, if you're reading towards a full moon or a new moon, that your reading is more accurate. Then astrologers and tarot readers won't work on any other day except on full moon or new moon, right? So although if it so happens that you do by chance get a reading on a full moon or a new moon, excuse me, let's say for example, somebody set up a reading and for whatever reason they had to cancel it, or for whatever reason it didn't come about, or whatever, and then they reschedule and it so happens to fall on a full moon or a new moon, there's something to it. Maybe you are meant to hear that message, right, on that day and pay attention to it. But on the other hand, I don't think so. I don't think so. Personally, Pauline, that's just my opinion. Go watch my reading. Hi, Alicia. I'm going to repost my video. Of course, I'm going to get a lot of flack for whatever crazy people coming out of the woodwork, but I'll repost it. I have not altered it or edited it because I just don't. There's only one time I've edited a video. Remember the JFK video popped up? I did a live, and towards the end I played that Old Lang Syne, the song, for just a couple minutes. Like not even a couple minutes, for 1 minute and 28 seconds. A couple of weeks ago, I got an email from YouTube saying somebody's claiming that I'm using their song. What do they call that? Copyrights. So they asked me to either remove the song or to replace the song or to just mute it. I was like, copyright for Old Lang Syne? Like I got it off one of those websites that I have subscribed to where I can use that music. So it's not copyrighted. And I was thinking about it and I went, what the hell? And I was like, you know what? I could contest it. I could prove to YouTube that I have paid that website to be able to use that music, right? So why are they saying it's copyrights, whatever. Then I was like, you know what, 1 minute and 28 seconds. The live was over. Just in the last few seconds, 1 minute and 28 minutes, I said, Old Lang Syne. I said, I'll just mute it, and I was done with it. That was the only editing I've ever done for any of the video. Just that song, I muted it, whatever. So I'll repost it. So somebody says, it seems there was jealousy with her girlfriends. Yes. I feel like she was driving after drinking too much, most likely. I think her friends had something to do with Kylie coming up missing. I think she was either drugged or OD'd and people got scared. I know, Gypsy Girl, YouTube is crazy. See, another thing, when I had somebody had asked me, went on pushing me and asking me about her friend, right, whatever her friend's name is, and I said, am I going to say she actually had something to do directly with her demise? I said, I'm not going to say that, but I will say she knows something, and she knows like something. She's just too afraid to come forward and say it. So, hi Leslie, good to see you. Robin says ding dongs. I think that the people around that party have seen something. They kind of sort of knew that something is going on, but they were like all either in party mode or like, oh well, it's none of our problem. We may as well just why get involved, man? Let's just chill, man. Let's just smoke our doobies, man. Whatever the heck they were snorting or whatever. Oh my God, Leslie, seriously, I need to get my nails done, and I broke a nail too, so thank you. I'm not flipping you off, it's this finger, see that? And it's the weirdest thing, it's always this finger, then my nail that breaks off, always, I don't know. Anyhow, I wasn't flipping off anybody, y'all, please know that, it's this finger, see? There we go. I don't want people to say, oh my gosh, she's flipping people off. No. So I do think that something has transpired. I'm sure a lot of people kind of sort of like, hey, what's that commotion, man? Hey, never mind, man. Come on, man. Let's just, I'm just saying I wasn't there. That could have happened. Or, you know what, that's, let's not get involved in it. She's got people around her. She'll be fine, whatever. Let's just continue to partay, That could have been the situation too, because a lot of people don't want to get involved because they're saying it's not our problem, right? So, yeah, she probably shouldn't have, What is her friend's name though? Somebody, Samantha Smith, right? Yeah. And somebody else asked about, Samantha Smith. I feel sorry because, it's a traumatic experience for anybody and everybody. But if there's something she's afraid of, then you have to consider that too. What is she afraid of? Oh, Lucinda knows more information. Let's see. Lucinda says both her front windows were down and her driver's back window was half down and she was in the back of... Oh, I didn't know that. So she was not driving the car. How the heck was she in the back of the car? Well, on the other hand, if she was inebriated and she took off, let's assume, chances are she might not have buckled up. Or maybe in her inebriated state, she must have thought she was buckled, but she was... You know how sometimes it has to click? Right? Maybe that didn't happen and she drove off and the impact and she got pushed back. That's a possibility. I don't know. I'm just thinking out aloud. So if that's not the case and she was found in the back seat, wasn't wearing a seat belt and floated through the back, especially as what? Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah. Was she belted though? That's what. That was my question, Delvin, and they're saying she wasn't wearing a seat belt. So there's a possibility. Sometimes, how we think, oh, we buckled up and we drive and then we realize that it comes apart because we didn't click it all the way through. Her friend took down her Instagram. How can her friend take down her Instagram? Does her friend know her password and all that stuff? Let me see what these cards have to say. Oh my God, these cards are actually scaring me now because they're so accurate. Yeah, that's what Araceli said. She probably wasn't wearing a seat back and she floated back. Tell me what I need to know. Kylie Rodney. Oh my God. Yeah, that's very sad. Eight and 78. Oh my God. Okay. So I got the Morrigan. She's a Celtic goddess. She rules psychological warfare. And it says fears, patterns of thought, self-defeating attitude, ghosts, hauntings, tricks and deception, lack of clarity, at war with oneself. I'm just pulling random cards, okay? You may have seen how a fighter can successfully psyche out his opponent. when going into battle. Correct mental attitude is all important. If you are at war with yourself, you leave a gap in your defenses which your enemy will spot and exploit. If you are fighting for something, you must commit yourself completely to your case. If you have serious doubts, perhaps you need to redefine your goals. Sometimes the only way you can rid yourself of fear is to face your opponent with courage. And the other card I got was Freya. Freya is a Scandinavian goddess of battle and love. So, my God, these are hauntingly accurate in my opinion. Freya, we have, let me see what Freya says. Excitement, arousal, eroticism, music, struggles, and members of the opposite sex. Freya in your card spread denotes struggles of a playful kind. They may have a serious meaning but will be conducted playfully and even flirtatiously. When you draw this card, expect your life to become more exciting, things to move at a faster pace, and fate to twist events unexpectedly. You may have to hide the seriousness of your intentions behind a playful, flirtatious front. You may conduct your battle in circumstances more associated with seduction. You may use feminine wiles to win the day, but drawing this card is a good omen for eventual victory and success. Freya is a powerful goddess to have on your side. Use her powers wisely. But I'm going to pull one more card because I don't know, y'all. Look at this card though, Freya's. Doesn't it look like a chariot and she's in water? Doesn't it look like that? This was Morrigan. So, actually, good question. And then we have Lakshmi with love and fertility. I think she is at peace with herself. I'm going to go that far as to say she is at peace with herself. Because this is what I got. I think she's at peace. Freedom from fear. There is abundance, giving, feeding, with love, fertility, and happiness. I think she is at peace. That's what how I would read this card. Girl, this is crazy. I mean, I feel like it was 100% preventable, right? 100% preventable. It's like, what is going on over here? These people, there were so many people. How is it possible, y'all, that they say that the car was found pretty close to where the party was, 100 meters, I think they said. I could be wrong on that, but fairly close. Somebody could have seen something. Somebody could have heard something, right? A big splash, a car going, if she realized that, I don't know the mechanics of the automobile that she was driving, but what if, is it possible? Somebody has to, put in the comments if you'll know. When an impact like that happens, does the siren go off? I mean, not the siren, the alarm go off? Or, big car like that going, if she's crashed, if she was going at a speed, wouldn't you hear the splash or the crash or whatever? Were there any skid marks or on the embankment, or did they see like any tire marks that said she was veering or doing anything like that? None of that they've released, right? So that's interesting, because if there are no veering marks or slipping and sliding, if she was inebriated and she was driving and she didn't know what the hell she was doing and where she was going and she was speeding, then you could see some skid marks or something, right? They haven't released any of that. So Medusa. Oh, wow. See, I'll tell you something. A lot of people react differently to alcohol. People's tolerance level is different, right? So let me 51 and 63. So people react differently to alcohol. Some people have a higher tolerance to alcohol, some people don't. Give me half a glass of wine and I'll be asleep. I can't. I don't think I've ever had a whole complete glass. I can't. I just fall asleep, because it's like I just fall asleep. It's the weirdest thing. Hang on one second. Let's see. Medusa. That's not what we were talking about. Give me 1 second. 54 and 58. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find. So this says, cold anger is around you. It may mean that you meet a person who carries a cold, spiteful anger, or it may mean that you yourself are carrying it. You may have cut a person out of your life, or cut off a part of your memory or a part of your true self. Sometimes it is necessary to cut off from others to defend yourself. However, cutting off from yourself is something different, because in denying any part of yourself, you deny yourself power. In one legend, Perseus decapitates Medusa, so she is frozen forever in rage, disconnected from her body. Drawing Medusa may be an indication to work physically with your feelings. So I think there must have been some outrage and fear and disconnect from somebody. There must have been some argument with somebody for sure. That's what I think. So, and if she's as tiny as she was, I mean, I'm not a what do you call it, featherweight. I'm 5'10", and I am certainly nowhere close to being as little in terms of weight as she is. But she probably would have a better tolerance for alcohol than I do. Simply, it doesn't have anything to do with how tall you are and whether you're a man or a woman or any of those things. It really doesn't. If anybody says, "Oh, men tolerate alcohol better than women," and I don't necessarily subscribe to that. I also do know that certain people from certain countries, certain ethnicities, they have a better tolerance for alcohol than others. So. Maybe her tolerance is better than most people, or maybe since she is such a small, physically small person, maybe the fact that alcohol and whatever else she might have consumed, I don't know if she did, the combination of which must have caused her confusion. Who knows, right? Any which way you slice it and dice it, it's a horrible thing to have happened. But we'll see. Like I said in the other reading, within 8 to 9 days, something else is going to pop up as far as that thing is concerned. So we'll see. Oh my God, I can't, y'all. Seriously, it's like, I do enjoy wine, really, I do enjoy wine. I prefer Cabernet, the drier the better. I don't like sweet wines, I don't like white wines, I don't like rosés. It's like it has to be dry because I really don't like that sweetness. And if you talk about hard liquor, if at all I do enjoy, I prefer a tequila or just straight up whiskey, right? Scotch. But yeah, the way I talk, you might think, oh, Ketana, trust me, y'all, trust me. Half a glass of wine and I am asleep. Anybody who knows me and who has seen me consume any alcohol, which is like really rare, they will tell you, you give her any wine, you give her any alcohol, she is going to go straight. Wherever I am, I don't care, I'll just fall asleep. So, I suppose that's the way my body reacts, and which is why I never consume alcohol when I'm out in public, because first and foremost, I want to be in control of myself, okay? I'm terribly afraid of making a fool of myself, because we've seen, right, people get drunk and how they behave and how stupid, some people get. From a fun perspective, it's all ha 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 funny, but in cases like this, it's not just young girls who are taken advantage of, grown adults too, right? They get inebriated and bad things happen to them. And I'm terrified of making a fool of myself, right? Talking silly or doing that. So I want to be in control. So I will not consume alcohol when we go out. When I go out, if at all I go out and I am going with my family, I make it very clear, who wants to drink tonight? You, okay, fine, then I'm the designated driver. Let me assure you, y'all, anybody who knows me will tell, I can count on one hand the number of times I have not been the designated driver. Maybe I'm a control freak. Yeah, I suppose I am. I'm like, no, you want to drink? Go home and drink. You fall asleep on your couch, who gives a flip? Even my kids, that's the way I raised my kids. I wasn't like, oh, you're not allowed to drink. And no, I was like, you guys, after, the grown adults, you want to have alcohol, you bring your friends over, have alcohol at home and stay in the guest room. I'm not having any of y'all drive off, and God forbid something happens, and then I can't live with myself because it's like, oh my God, I should have told them not to drive, right? So I'm like, you want to drink, you sleep here. Fine. Get drunk and sleep here. That's okay. I am going to be here. I can watch and I can say, all right, fine, that's enough, buddy, go to bed. Maybe I am a control freak. Maybe I'm paranoid. But then not everybody is like that, right? It's really scary. Y'all, I have seen enough BS happen, the accidents and things like that. I'm terrified. I've always told my boys, you drink, you don't drive. Even getting into Uber, how do we know whether those people are already under the influence of alcohol? How do we know? Like, seriously, how do we know? Now, sure, people say, well, Kirtana, just because you're staying home and drinking doesn't mean accidents cannot happen. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, you can knock your head and be unconscious and have alcohol poisoning and all that stuff can happen. But for the most part, you're trying to eliminate a lot of variables, right? Like going outside, getting drunk and driving and not only hurting yourself, but hurting other innocent people. So I always tell my kids, you want to have a drink, stay home and drink, man, that's fine. Go out and splurge on dinner and splurge on lunch. Come back home and have your aperitif or whatever you want to call it and go to bed. I subscribe to that school of thought. Maybe I'm just stuck in the mud. I don't know. But it's scary as heck. It is so scary. But then again, not a lot of people think like that. It's like, oh, you're too serious. Life is to have fun and live. Yeah, sure, I agree. But look at this. Totally avoidable, right? How many accidents like this have happened? It's just too scary. But people are going to do what they're going to do, right? And you can't blame the parents too, y'all. I mean, I was having this conversation with the gypsy girl. And it's so true, right? In an ideal world, kids will listen to their parents. Parents are more, cognizant of their children's whereabouts and all that stuff. I'm not in any way dissing her parents or dissing anybody's parents. I'm not one to judge. But we know a lot. We were teenagers too, right? Teenagers get up to mischief. They don't always tell their parents everything that they're doing. That's also true. So, what do you do? But let's stop. Yeah, it's scary, y'all. Yeah, the cause of death is going to reveal a lot of things. Did she try to swim to the back window to kick it out or whatever? Yeah, could be. Yeah, you're right. Afro-human, a lot of people, they have a better tolerance for alcohol than a lot of other people. So, what are you going to say? You can't, you absolutely can't, and then again, do we jot it down to karma all the time and say she was meant to go? Is that something that we'd like to think, that way of thinking that kind of makes us feel a little less, the harsh reality that blow is a little softened when we say, that's all the time she had, and do we say things like that? Do we kind of think like that just to kind of soften the effect of reality hitting us? Like, is that how we protect our thoughts, our heart, our minds? It's but way too much, y'all. It happens all the time. Adults, like, successful individuals. I'm not talking about young girls and young boys in college and young adults in college. I'm talking about grown adults, right? People, how many of them have gotten inebriated and taken advantage of, and things have happened? So it's really scary. But anywho, you can't tie them up too. You have to teach them the best and let them make their decisions. But let's not talk about this anymore because it's a bit sad and kind of gets us down. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to say thank you, everybody, for being here, and let me know if you'll want me to do more unboxings, or if you'll want me to review any other material that could be associated with astrology, numerology, tarot, or anything esoteric. I'd be more than happy to do that. And leave your comments for sure. Yeah, it's really, really sad, but I hope her family, the only consolation, and I know people will probably get mad, oh, how could you say that? The only consolation is they have her, right? she can come back home. They can say their proper goodbyes to her and give her a proper, burial or whatever. Excuse me, however they want to process that part of her life, right? Think about other families, like what is that young lady's name? Maybe her name is Alicia. The young lady in Northern California that she was murdered by her boyfriend, and I mentioned that I had done a personal reading for her parents, and of course it was on Zoom, and I'm not going to release the details of that. Is it Navarro? Oh, I forget her name. Oh my God, I can't remember the names. In fact, the last live I did for Kylie Rodney, one of the comments from a young lady was, can you do another reading for her? We haven't been able to find her. So, the thing is, we know she's passed. We know she was murdered. But they can't even bring her home because they don't know where she is. So when you look at it from that perspective, at least you're right, my man's closure, right? At least for the Rodney family, they're able to take her home and, say their goodbyes and that sort of stuff. A lot of people, you don't even know where they are, and that's horrendous. And then in that case, Alexis Perry gave that young lady, but at least in her case, we know that she is passed, but they don't know where she is to bring her home. So that's another thing, right? But in a lot of other cases where these kids have gone missing, we don't know whether they're still alive or dead. That's even worse, not knowing. So it's oh my God. It's I keep saying Alicia, y'all. I'm kind of freaking out because I'm wondering if there's something else there that's flying under the radar that's going to pop up, and I don't want to have to do that, but we'll see. If any of y'all know anything else, let me know. What is the name of that couple who they found passed? Remember? I wonder if that girl's name is Alicia. Can anybody post? Remember they said there was a couple, a husband and wife, that they also were their husband and wife. They were missing, and then they found their car. They had gone off. They had fallen off a cliff or something. Does anybody know what the name of those two people were? I wonder if her name is Alicia. Maybe if you all know what I mean, right? Oh, my pleasure. Can anybody tell me the name of that couple? Because I have a feeling, not Alicia Navarro. Yeah, Alicia Navarro. Maybe it is Alicia Navarro. I did say Navarro, didn't I? Oh my God. Why is she coming up, girl? Oh my God. Alicia Navarro. I think I said her name as Navarro, right? You know what? Let me pull a couple of cards for Alicia Navarro, because I think her energy is, I don't know what's going on. Let me just, where are my cards? Because I kept saying Alicia. I thought it was that couple, but if it's Alicia, I think it's Alicia Navarro. Who said that? Araceli, yeah. Let me see. Alicia Navarro. I don't know. I think I did a reading for her. Alicia Navarro is that young girl. I think she had some developmental issues, correct? They haven't found her yet, I don't think. Maybe Alicia Navarro, maybe that's what this is about. Maybe she's stepping through. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Gypsy Girl just sent me the names of that couple, Janet JJ Pantoya, and her ex-boyfriend Juan Almanza Zavala. Okay, they were found. So let me do this for Alicia Navarro. I have a feeling Alicia Navarro will be found. I don't think she has, I don't know. She's a cute little thing too. Alicia, show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Bernard! Oh my goodness. Shiny, shiny things. I'm saying like she likes all the shiny stuff. She likes shiny stuff. So weird because these two were here with me and this is what I was drawn to. And I see a giggly face and like, I like that shiny stuff. That's what I'm seeing. Wow. Queen of Wands. Bernard, calm down. The way you thrash around. Oh, that's too many cards. Shoni, if this is regarding a case, yes, but no personal questions. If this is regarding a case, yes. But I'm not answering any personal questions. If you want a personal question answered, you can email me. Alicia Navarro, Queen of Wands, show me more. Three of Swords, betrayal. Wow, okay. Queen of Wands, betrayal. Nine of Pentacles. The Hangman. The Sun card. Listen, I'm going to go so far as to say that I wouldn't be surprised if she's actually found y'all. In her case, I do believe there is a Queen of Wands involved. There is betrayal. It's all about working. It's all about, you know, remember I said she liked the glitz and glamour. She likes all the glitzy, shiny things. Remember I said that? And look, Nine of Pentacles. What does Nine of Pentacles say? Luxury, self-sufficiency, liking and having all that wherewithal, right? Being able to take care of all of that. And then the Hangman, being in a state of limbo, right? Being in a state of a holding pattern, being forced to look at things from a different perspective, looking at things from a different perspective, understanding that not everything is the way it is, right? Everything cannot be the way you want it to be. You have to look at things from a different perspective, right? And when we talk about the Hangman is Neptune. It also talks about uncertainty, delusions, inability to move forward because of illusions. It's illusion. Everything is an illusion. Not everything that shines is 24 karat gold, right? We know that. And then you have the Sun card. The Sun card for me is a yes card. I will not be surprised if this child is actually found. I don't remember what I said in that reading that I did for her. I honestly don't remember. But based on what cards I'm seeing now, Queen of Wands, it also talks about being with somebody who is a very confident, self-assured person, but somebody who's all about taking action. This individual, this Queen of Wands, is somebody who's not afraid to take action, okay? And then followed by that, you have the Three of Swords, which is 100% like heartbreak, and it talks about loss and depression and surgery and betrayal and all that stuff. So if she is being held by somebody, then I do believe she will be found. But on the other hand, the Queen of Wands could be her mother, who is willing to put in as much money and effort as she needs to be able to find her daughter, because this heartbreak and this depression and this loss is something that she is finding very hard to deal with. But then she's also willing to put in the money, the pentacles, to be able to facilitate that. And she is like, you know what, any which way, if I have to look at things from a different perspective, if I have to look where I have not yet looked, I will. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Look at all the other avenues. And I do believe this child can be found. I seriously think she can be found. Hang on, I'm going to take this today. Show me about Alicia Navarro. Alicia Navarro. Alicia Navarro. Alicia Navarro. Alicia Navarro. Alicia Navarro. Give me your guidance, Alicia Navarro. Now these cards are a little bit thin. They are a little bit difficult to shuffle like that other shuffle. Like this I can shuffle, but if I were to shuffle like this, they kind of fly all over. Like this, they fly all over. See? They are a bit thin. So I know I'm segueing into some of that, but so we have two. We have Hecate, the wise woman, and then we have Freya. Oh, interesting. Hecate and Freya. So, y'all see, this is also telling me that somebody is playing games, y'all. Somebody is being two-faced. Somebody who's known to the family is playing two-faced. You know what I mean by that, two-faced? Hang on. 8, 17, 34, 43. Look, y'all, this is okay. She has the ability to travel between the seen world and the unseen world. Look, there is somebody here who... Okay, hang on. No, yeah, this is a little odd. See, I do believe there is somebody who is known to the family who is involved in this. I am going to say that. Somebody who is known to the family is involved in this. Alicia Navarro's case. Somebody is playing like they're showing like they are helping the mother and oh, we are here for you, but then they also have another side to their character. Okay, this is a very smart person. Very wise, very smart, very sharp, knows how to play the game, knows how to walk in darkness and walk in light without getting caught. Okay, so I think I did say that the last time that somebody known to the family is involved. And then we have Freya. Hang on. Oh, golly. Freya in your card spread denotes struggles of a playful kind. They may have a serious meaning but will be conducted playfully and even flirtatiously. When you draw this card, expect your life to become more exciting, things to move at a faster pace, and fate to twist events unexpectedly. It talks about arousal, eroticism, and struggles with members of the opposite sex. Y'all, I think I had said this when I had done the reading, that I would not be surprised if there is some sort of a manipulation in terms of by a family member for their ulterior motives. Oh yeah, I didn't, hold on, Debbie, Lena Sardar, I haven't looked into that anymore, but this young lady had a question and I said I'm not doing any personal questions, so I don't know if she had a personal question. Shawnee, did you have a personal question? I think Gypsy Girl addressed it, but if you have a personal question, email me, honey. This is for the cases, okay? Oh, thank you, Pauline. So let me missing since September. Wait, who's that? Who's missing since September 2019? Is that is that Alicia Navarro since 2019? Really? Already? Wow. Yeah, that's her. She's such a pretty little thing too. Wait, it's Jolisa Fuentes that AWP is going to look for in Selma, California next. Who's Jolisa Fuentes now? See, here we go again. I'm so out of it, y'all, because there's so many such cases. Let me see. Let's see. Jolisa Puentes. I'll get to her. Let me see. Lena Sardar Khel. Let me see. Lena Sardar Khel. Oh my God, I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. Lena Sardar Khel. Lena Sardar Khel. What? I'm doing something different. Well, okay. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Magician. So Six of Wands talks about victory and homecoming. Ten of Cups talks about having that complete family, you know, the loving feeling. Two of Swords is the only slightly, you know, Two of Swords talks about compromise or make a decision. Ten of Swords talks about hitting absolute rock bottom, and the Magician card talks about somebody who has communicated, who has, and it talks about traveling. It's Mercury. Y'all, with Lena Sardar Khel, I think there's more to it than what is being discussed. I would not be surprised if it really is a case of, see, I gotta be careful. This isn't a random kidnapping. This child didn't just walk off and fly away into oblivion. This isn't a random kidnapping. There was a purpose and a reason for this. Whoever did this, they very particularly went for this child, and they are successful. There's a lot to do with the house and the family, right? The whole family. I mean, I don't know why, but I feel the family is, it's like a lot of people in the family are tied into it or vested in this child's case. I'm not saying they're responsible for her death, but they're vested. It has a lot to do with the family. Why is that popular? And then they have to, at some point in time, make a decision. They have to compromise and make a decision, but that's what they're struggling with, because they're like, we are, compromise and make a decision. It's difficult for us to do that because we have hit complete rock bottom, and then we are trying to communicate with somebody. We are trying to make travel arrangements. We are trying to, talk and get things moving. Y'all, this is this is not just a simple, some psycho person just went and picked her up and ran off. Of course we know things like that happen. No, there's more to it. This has got a lot to do with that community. That's what I'm going to say. Is it possible she's a child bride? Don't know. Don't know. I don't sense her as being, I don't know. I see her like giggling and laughing and playing and like wearing a dark kind of a pleated skirt and a light colored blouse. It's so weird. Okay, I will draw this thing for y'all. Okay. Welcome to my, so okay, you're like a little button over there. Now don't ask me why I'm being asked to draw, and don't all get all mad at me because my drawing sucks, right? It's like a Peter Pan collar, I see. It's like a white or cream colored shirt, and her skirt, you know how like okay, my drawing sucks. It's a chocolate brown skirt. In school we used to wear, well, like you all wouldn't know what school I went to, right? Pleated, they're called box pleats. It's like a pleated skirt. It has a waistband, it has a hook enclosure and a zipper, and they were box pleats. I see her wearing okay, my drawing sucks. This is the shirt, okay? It's got a slightly puffed sleeve, it has a band, and it's got a Peter Pan collar, buttons going down. It's like, y'all, my drawing sucks, I'm sorry. And a shirt, and then she's got this skirt that is like chocolate brown, and it's got box pleats. I don't know why I'm being shown that image. That's what I see. Mary Jane's. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if she's been taken back to Afghanistan. I really wouldn't be. School uniform, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like that school uniform. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like, oh, we're going to show you, and here you think like oh, you'd have the ultimate happy family, whatever. You didn't come through, so now we're just going to take her. So what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. I think it's something like that. Doll clothes, yeah, right? But it's so odd because it's a chocolate brown skirt. It's not red, it's not random color. Very clearly the colors I'm seeing, it's like a white shirt and a chocolate brown skirt. So we have the Nine of Swords. It is a feeling of, sadness, burdened, anxiety, grief. Again, this dang Two of Swords, time to compromise or make a decision. And Page of Pentacles, an offer. Four of Pentacles, holding back, insecurity, holding on tightly for control. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Seven of Cups, this is a self-sabotaging card. Y'all, there is more to it. There must have been some sort of a settling of score type of a situation. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Now there's one other... yeah, that's what I think. I think that's what I said in my previous reading. Who was that other name? I just saw something. Jolisa Fuentes. Let me see. I don't know about this. Jolisa. What about Jolisa Fuentes? Is she also missing? Oh my God, so many people. She was also missing. She's also 22. What in the world? When did she go missing though? This has turned into a full-on reading, full-on live, y'all, right? I did a reading for Navarro, and then I did a reading for this Lena girl, Blue Eyes, Hi Gusty Girl. Who's Gusty Girl? Blue Eyes, Brittany Woods missing. I don't know who Gusty Girl is, but hi Blue Eyes. Brittany Woods missing. Oh my God, there's so many. That's from Kylie. Okay. Yeah, the Jolisa Fuentes, right? Let me see. Jolisa Fuentes, Jolisa Fuentes. Oh, Blue Eyes. I was like, gutsy girl, gusty girl. Like what? She meant gypsy girl. I was like, what is this? Stephanie Kinghorn, hi, how are you? From Australia, good to see you. So apparently Blue Eyes and Gypsy Girl know each other, so. Jolisa Fuentes, Jolisa Fuentes. Okay, don't come at me. I'm just saying, what I'm seeing is like a, what do you call those thingies that you get the sores, mouth sores or whatever, like on top? Welcome to our world, Blue Eyes. Like a sore, what do they call it? I don't know what they call those. Hi Elizabeth, good to see you. I see that, and I see her putting something, like, I don't know whether it's chapstick or whether it's that thing they put for that sore. I don't know what it's called. I see her putting that and walking. Whatever that is called. Cankersaurs, yeah. Like she's putting something and she's walking. Like she's I'm not going to say she's distracted, but she's doing a couple of things. She's walking, she's putting that, and I don't know whether she's having a conversation with somebody or she's already thinking about what the next thing is to do. Cold sore, yeah. Six of Wands. That's interesting that you have that card come out of the bat. The World card. What? The Knight of Swords. The Hangman. This is interesting. Page of Pentacles. What in the hay? Okay, two of these. The Hermit. And Seven of Pentacles. Hold on, y'all. Jolisa. Jolis. No, it's not J-O. It's J-U, right? Hang on. Let's make sure. Okay, I'm sorry. Julisa. Fuentes. Fuentes. Hang on, y'all. This is very weird, the kind of cards that I've got over here, but let's see. Yeah. Shoot. Fuentes. Okay, so 10, 13, 14, 18, that's 9, 10, 15, 20, 26, 27, that's 9, 18, oh wow, 9th house. Wow. What in the world? Hard work is going to pay off. They are going to be victorious. They will find her, although I cannot say in what state. It's going to be quick. They are going to look in places that they haven't looked for in the past. They have to. There is going to be an offer made. Okay? And they're going to look. They're going to find her. They will find her. They will find her. They're going to have to look in places that they haven't looked before. Meaning, like, you know, if they say you got to go north by northeast, they are going to say, no, we're going to go south by southwest. And that's how they're going to find her. Completion, successful completion through hard work and determination. Quickly. I wouldn't be surprised because the hangman could also be considered diving. I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to come up with this offer. And then, yeah, she will be found, y'all. Whether it's going to be through AWP or somebody else, I do believe she will. But see, that's another weird thing. I feel like, you know, I have a picture of her up here. She's got 9, which is very active. Ninth house talks about distant travel, intellect, the father, so luck, religion. So the father is very, very actively, so her connection with the father is stronger, I would say. Okay. What got Julissa? Page of Swords, 8 of Cups, walking away from something, 3 of Pentacles, having some help from somebody, circle of support. Lot of gossip, lot of curiosity, people talking, walking away from something, walking away from gossip, prying eyes, some sort of an emotional disturbance, not mental issues, but just like, oh my God, people, can you stop, that type of a thing. She's walking away from that. And there is, like, she's walking towards a circle of support. She's walking away from leaving behind all that gossip and that talk and mental craziness towards a circle of support, towards somebody who is supportive of her. So, wait a second. Girl, you better show me where you're at. Somebody is showing her something and saying, hey, look at this, you know, this is going to help you, come on over. And she's like, yeah, sure. Like, she thinks that that is her circle of support. Are they her circle of support? in a good way. See, the cards are not wanting to come out. What in the world? Come on. I'm not going to say she was emotionally upset or, mental health issues, but there was something going on and all, and she's like, I've had it, I want to walk away from this. So she's walking away from that towards somebody who she thinks is her support, and they're offering, hey, look, come on over, I can help you, and she thinks they are her circle of support, and it looks like they are her circle of support, but I want clarity. Too many cards. Okay, why are the cards behaving like this? I'm not going to ask you again. Oh my god, I'm getting annoyed with my cards, y'all. Show me what I need to see. The Lovers. So that circle of support, is that something to do with somebody who, lovers doesn't necessarily mean actual lovers. It could be somebody who she felt close to. See, the cards are kind of fighting me, and in my mind I'm going, I'm not going to keep asking you, you better show me what I need to know. It's the weirdest energy from these cards, but I'm not going to put you down. I need to know. Oh shit. Pardon my language, y'all. Feeling left out in the cold. Show me what I need to know. Oh, god damn it. I won't take those cards because there were too many of them. Yeah, this is not okay. Hang on one second. Damn it! Seriously! What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting so annoyed, y'all. I'm getting so annoyed. I'm getting frustrated and very angry. I don't know why, and that's not my energy, because there's no need for me to be frustrated and angry. It's just the weirdest thing. So there is something that a lot of kind of stressful people talking, some stuff going on. She's like, I need to get away from this. I see her walking away towards somebody who is a circle of support or who's being supportive of her. She thinks this person or these individuals are being supportive of her. They're showing her something and saying, come on over, it's okay, we got your back. Could be somebody who she has been dating, could be somebody who she kind of has a soft spot or not, could be a good friend, right? Lovers card doesn't necessarily have to be lovers in the traditional sense. But then she's also feeling very, very like, oh my god, burdened, like, this is the worst, I can't believe this has happened, I'm feeling a lot of sadness and grief. And also feeling very, very bereft, like feeling a lot of loss, feeling like, is there a possibility that she's kind of run out of money too? Or, maybe she was driving and maybe, she ran out of gas or she lost her wallet and she's like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to do this? I can't believe I lost my wallet, type of thing. And the Five of Pentacles could also mean that she's just feeling very, feeling lost, like feeling like, not just financial loss, but feeling isolated and also kind of struggling with her health, meaning feeling see, I'm not going to say she was ill, but feeling tired, like physically tired. If you've had some stressful times, you know, if you've been desperately trying to walk away from all of this drama that's going on, you know, that mental going on and on, thinking about it and all that stuff, over analyzing, it takes a toll on your body too, right? And then you have the Seven of Swords. That's what I mean by ill health. And Seven of Swords does talk about feeling betrayed. There's a lot of dishonesty, feeling like running away, you know. And then after all of that, she's got the Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is not necessarily a good card. It talks about abusiveness. It talks about you know, a little bit of bullying, and particularly relationship wise. So I want to know who this is. Did she have a boyfriend? Did she have somebody who she thought was her boyfriend, or she considered to be her boyfriend, or a friend, or a lover, or something like that? That's who I'd be looking at. I have a feeling she might have reached out to that person. Now, am I saying that person is responsible? But that individual is popping up here because we have, yeah, okay, this deck, I'm going to leave this deck alone for a second, okay, because this deck is still fighting me. I'm going to leave that deck there for a second. I'm going to use this. I don't know if she's see, I do believe that she just wanted to be kind of free and just be herself, like be free. Not that anybody was restricting her, but be free. So I wonder if that circle of support, whoever was offering her that support, might have said, you know, don't worry about it. Here you can just chill and be yourself. Okay, so that's a possibility. And also might have been, see, you can just be yourself, relax over here for as long as you want, just chill and be yourself and get yourself together, and then, you know, when you're ready, you can move on. No rush, you know, no harm, no foul. Take your time, all is good. But I'm not buying that. I am not buying that. That is what that person is telling her. Whether that person is her lover, or whether that person is somebody she thought was a lover but really isn't, or whether that person is pretended to be, or whether that is somebody who she really liked, you know, she likes. So has she gone somewhere towards the mountains? Like somebody said she was from California, right? Is she from California? Is she from California? Did she go towards the mountains? I feel that she's gone that way, wherever the mountains are, from wherever she lives. Yvonne Nunez. Hi, Yvonne. So she lives near the mountains, or she's going towards the mountains? Selma, California. See, I'm from California, but I don't know exactly where Selma is. I'm sorry. She's gone towards the mountain. Lucinda says yes. Yvonne says, oh my God. Okay. What? Y'all, has somebody promised? Okay, so whoever this is, I'm going to say that this person has pretended to be her significant other, or she thought, not significant other, like, I'm going to say now this is not a like a platonic relationship friend. This Lovers card is to me signifying that this is somebody who would have been like an intimate kind of a person to her, because I'm seeing 2 rings. Is that somebody she was dating, she hoped to get married, she would have liked to, she was interested in? This is if I were to ever find somebody ideal, this is how that person will be, that sort of a thing. Obedience, there is some control going on. New beginnings, yeah, but it's like, why controlling? Why is this person demanding obedience for the new beginning? If you're going to be with me, you have to listen to every. If you want to have this kind of a circle of support, then you have to be obedient to me. Despair and suicide. She's not happy about how the tides have changed, because she's like, oh shoot, this is not what I signed up for. This is not how I thought you to be. What the hey? War and violence. Yeah, karamba. False promises. They have to look at whoever this is. They have to look at whoever that is. Okay, so you want to realize there is an area close by where her cell phone last pinged. Mountains are to the west of Selma, like 30 minutes away from where she lives. A lake kind of mountain. Well, I am not kidding you. They're going to have to go look for her there. There is water for sure. Okay, B as in boy. You know how I like to pull 7. Focus, man. Oh my god, this thing doesn't. Come on, buddy, focus. Pisses me off when it doesn't focus. B as in boy. 6, 7. Four, Q, 8. Right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 2. I don't know what this means. Okay. So I'll write it here, okay? Type it here. So I have, not in any specific order, Q, B, 6, 4, 8, 7 and 2. Am I correct? Q, B, 6, 4, 8, 7 and 2. Yeah. Q, B, 6, 4, 8, 7, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So it's not necessarily in this order, but whatever that means, y'all, whatever that means. So if somebody can look at the coordinates, or I don't know, license plates, whatever. Glasses, yes, they're going to be looking over there. They're going to be looking there. Butterfly. Oh, this way. Yeah. I don't know what her license plate number is. It could be anything. Arrow. So it's specifically an arrow. Is there some sort of a entry to a reservation over there where the mountains are? Is some sort of a reservation close by? Horses. Okay, is some sort of a reservation close by where those mountains are? Or within like 50 or 100 miles radius of that, Selma. Oh, wow. This could be a tattoo, or it could be a sticker on somebody's vehicle, or a car keychain or something. See what that is? Here, let me hold darker. Here, actually, here, let me hold this. Maybe it'll focus. See that? Oh God, that's even worse. See that? Am I holding it even right? Hang on, y'all. Sorry. It's like the flying horse, whatever you call that horse. Oh, my Max has a license plate number 8 MPU. Yeah, okay. Don't know. So, but either, does anybody know if there is some sort of a, they're going to look for her there. I'm going to say y'all tattoo or license plate, or I mean tattoo or keychain, or they may even have the stickers on their car. That flying horse, what do they call that flying horse? I forget. Pegasus, thank you. Yes, the Pegasus and the butterfly. They're going to look for her. There's an arrow mark over there. Is there some sort of an Indian reservation there, y'all? That's my biggest question. They have to look at this person, y'all. I'm like, seriously, it's like getting too much. These, like, how these people think they can, these perpetrators, whoever this is, I'm so sick of them. Right? But Eagle Mountain Casino, oh my God. Shoot. Eagle Mountain Casino, y'all. Eagle Mountain, there's a campground close to where she last pinged, because the arrow could also mean like archery and arrow. You know, when you go to campgrounds and all that, you would do all that. So that's a high possibility. Several reservations near Selma. Okay, so Tool River Indian tribe. Oh my God. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna move this here. I got a gun. A cross. That one didn't want to come out. Okay. A seahorse. Oh my God, y'all, they have to go look, y'all. This is footprints. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to pull one more and I'm going to stop. Nope. This little bird. I'm going to stop. So we had a gun, footprints, a cross, a seahorse, and that little bird. I'm going to stop with that. I'm kind of like getting so, I don't know why I'm getting annoyed, y'all. And it is not my energy. It is not my energy. I don't know what is going on. I want to say cactus, but it is also a plant that has long thorns on it. Oh, my camera. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Just have to change battery. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it does do that. Oh my God. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I just need to. Oh, shit. Sorry about that, everybody. I ran out of power on my camera, on my big camera. So I'm back. I don't know if it is a prickly pear, honey. I don't know. It's just like one of those, like really, like I see cactus with the red flowers, whatever that's called, and those big thorns. And I also see another plant which doesn't have flowers, but it's got thorns. So okay, so let me, yeah, I know, okay, Gypsy Girl just reminded me we've been going on for more than 3 hours. We started at 7, it's almost 10:20 now, so maybe I should stop. But that's what I'm seeing. But having said that, did I say hang? I meant dang, sorry. So I think I will stop, right? Because I don't know what those plants are called. I wish I knew. Cape Cranberry, I don't know. I have to look up and see what they look like even. So footprints though, that's the weirdest thing. And you know, that's a revolver. It's not like any old gun. It's the weirdest thing. It's like a revolver type of thing. At least that's what it looks like to me. Now I hope I find it though, because I just put it in here. I don't even know where that is now. I don't know much about guns and all that, but oh no, of course I can't find it. Oh, shootsies. Yeah, whatever. I can't find it, so yeah. One last question, show me. I'm going to ask one last question and we're going to shut this thing down because yeah, Bunny is groaning and moaning. When I dropped the battery now, the power cell, he was sleeping and he woke up with a start, so I had to apologize to him. Give me 1 second. Nope, not that one, she says. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Justice. Five of Wands. Five of Swords and Judgment. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Yeah, okay. So I'm done. I'm not going to be reading anymore. We're good. Okay, so I got the Ten of Wands. Almost to the end. They will find her. Justice. Decisions will be made. Right? Balancing the scales. They will find her. Five of Wands. There has been obstacles and challenges for her. Five of Swords, bullying relationship, and Judgment. What does Judgment say? Right? So, Judgment is change, effort to rebuild, to release. So, they are definitely going to be able to find her. I do believe they will. Whoever it is, whether it's AWP or somebody else. Yeah. This is just, I'm going to stop. We're good. 3.5 hours. Never expected. It was supposed to be an unboxing, y'all. Look where it got us. Oh my God. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Next time we do unboxing, we'll just do unboxing. We won't do any readings because we get carried away, right? So thank you, everybody. Let's call it a 10-4. Blessed be to the real family. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm not going to call out your names and all that because then we'll be here forever. Every single person of yours, thank you so much for your contributions, for your generosity, your support, your comments, for your subscriptions. Give me a thumbs up, hit the bell icon. And if any of y'all are unable to receive notifications when I post, send me an email because I think there's something funky going on as far as the channel is concerned. Thank you so much. Gypsy Girl, as always, thank you. Alicia Brewer, have a good night, she says. Thank you. Yvonne Nunez, Araceli, Afro-Human, Lucinda, Debbie, My Manx, Alicia, oh my God, Afro-Human, Yvonne Nunez, Pandora Sparks, I have to mention names. Elizabeth Anguiano, I'm sure I'm going to forget. Blue Eyes, right? Pauline Drab, Kipri 8080. Thank you so much, everybody. If I'm not mentioning your names, no offense meant. I think I should shut down because otherwise I'll be here forever. So have a blessed night. Take care. Send me, write your comments. Linda Holmes, thank you. Debbie B, thank you. Write your comments. Let me know what you think. And like I said, if you want me to review something else, let me know. Much love to you. Have a good night. I'm just going to end the stream. All right. Thank you, everybody.